I was listening to the repo country music, and I kind of want to listen to country music in the background anytime we play now.
Oh, what
Yes.
is that? Oh,
So, last time we were together, you guys continued exploring through the dungeon, taking care of Trenzia, who has just freshly revived herself after some time had passed. Disposing of her head down a chute, you guys decided to double back through the dungeon to find a different path, which led you to a room that had a wooden puppet version of what Kira recognized to be her grandfather. You guys questioned it for a bit, didn't really get much out of it. You saw that he was like messing around in the room, just messing with random junk. You decided to just leave it be and walk on. You discovered an old campsite, what you believe to be an old campsite, an old um, campfire worn out with some dead bodies piled up in a corner. Exploring further in through the twisting tunnels, you came upon a room that had a singular piano sitting towards one end of it. And as you approached the piano, you came to realize that it was made of bone entirely.
Oh.
And that is where we left off, where currently
Didn't you guys play the piano right before it ended?
uh, Micah was hitting some notes on it, but he did realize that there is a scale and some notes like etched into the actual piano itself. And before we start, let's roll everybody into initiative and we'll go from there. That'll help us decide on who goes first. So if you would like to open up your character sheet and go ahead and roll for initiative for me.
can I find it?
Look at that. 15.16.
Why didn't mine count?
Were you using rolling off of Noxia's character sheet or off the Spider's character sheet?
Doxia's.
I'm not sure. Oh, you have to have your token on the map, and you have to be highlighting your token for it to show up.
I didn't highlight
So
my
you can just
token.
you could drag your token underneath the spider on top of the spider, and then just you should really you didn't you should
I
have to
just
be
went to my
highlighting your
character
token.
sheet and pressed initiative.
It might just be because your token's not on the map.
I can't drag my token on the map. The only thing I can do is pull up the character sheet.
Drag it by the name and not by the picture.
Okay, I got it. Do I roll again or?
Yeah, give it. Oh well, if you know what number it is, we can just add it in manually.
It's 7.16.
7.16. Let's add your turn. 7.16. Everybody is in. Let's just sort you. And we'll start with Micah. The piano sits before you. The dungeon around you is eerily silent, except for the small clopping of the horse behind you, which is unsettled. Recently, Very, to catch you back up, Very had casted a detect magic. Or was it Kira or Very who used detect magic? I think it was Kira.
It was Kara.
And no, it was Very. You remember?
No, mine failed.
You could look in the dialogue actually.
Okay. All right. Karaya.
uh, if
Just to remind you really quick, sorry, there was a detect magic spell cast on the piano. You guys discovered that there was a conjuration magic about the piano, but there was also a source of necrotic energy coming from within the piano.
Wait, what was Micah saying? I actually accidentally had a mute still. Whoops.
Oh,
Oh,
I basically just said that like Micah went up, he played a couple keys on the piano, then he looked at the sheet music and was just like, I can't read this. I don't know what the fuck this is.
now
He
Karai, it's
went,
your turn.
uh-huh. Yeah,
Uh,
I don't understand.
From the last time we played, did we look around the room and there was nothing like in the vicinity other than this piano?
You guys have not looked around the room yet.
I would like to look around the room.
Okay.
You know, like look at the wall, see if there's anything scripture or
Uh,
anything uncommon.
Checking around the room, you are sure there are no other exits from this room. It is fairly nondescript. Stone arches inlaid into the walls with pillars upholding the walls. It's just kind of like carved out of the stone around you. Um, Besides that, the piano lays in front of you and the exit behind you. You do give me a perception check.
Do I get an advantage if it has to do with sight?
You do, but it's not.
Okay. So does that mean I just do roll regular?
Roll regular. Yes, it's
Okay.
not a sight
Okay.
perception.
No, just making sure. You have to give me a second because I forgot that they changed the UI on the character sheet. Okay, there it is. Perception. 17.
With a 17, you can feel a slight breeze flowing through the feathers in your headdress. The breeze leads outside of the room, but it's very light.
I don't think Cry would be that much interested in this weird sitting musical instrument that he probably sees as foreign. And I'll mention to the group that unless you guys would like to continue playing with this instrument, I think I felt a light breeze coming from maybe another path down the hall up north. If you guys would like to go up, let me know. We can go up now, or we could figure out what this what's up with this weird pressing down instrument.
All right. Very.
Oh.
Feel free to respond to Karaya if you felt like it. Anyone.
I don't think I'm able to talk still.
Right. You are not
Yeah.
able to communicate with people. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
DM, can I ritual cast for the next 10 minutes so I can tell what I just said to Nazi?
Absolutely.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not going to.
You can. You want to spend your turn doing that?
She can understand you, right?
Yeah, I can understand. I just can't talk.
True. Then I think I got my message through.
You got it. Very. Your turn.
I mean, nobody played the piano yet.
Nobody's played the piano yet. Well, a few notes, but nobody's tried to play the notes that are on the piano.
But not everyone's able to read them, right?
That's up to you. Do you think your character can read musical notes?
No.
Axia definitely doesn't give two fucks about music.
All right. So, Very, what would you like to do?
I don't know. I mean, the piano feels like it's important, but I don't think I have any canonical reason to understand sheet music either.
Okay, that's up to you.
And also, I failed my detect magic, so.
Okay. Somebody else did cast Detect Magic. I think it was Kira then.
It was. You could scroll back if you want to see.
Is that your turn, Barry? You're not sure what to do? You're on the back of a horse.
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay. Kira.
All right. Guys, I think this is a puzzle. Everything else in this dungeon has been related to puzzles. This has to be a puzzle as well. I don't know what the reward is or the consequences, but we should put our brains together to figure out how to play this piano. Could give us something good or bad. And does anyone have any ideas?
No.
You said you sensed what exact kind of presence in the piano?
There was there was remnants of conjuration magic coming from the entire piano, and from within the piano there was necrotic energy. Just
Oh,
like a small glowing tube of necrotic energy.
Damn.
decay. I could try to dispel it, honestly. I could dispel the magic on the piano. I know how to.
Noxia gives a thumbs up in a way that you would understand a spider could.
Did
Alright.
anyone ever open the top of the piano and look in?
Oh, that's a
No.
good idea.
No, not at all. I just played the notes. That was it.
Open that
I-
bitch up.
Yeah, I guess I can go open it. Maybe I'll be cursed with a piano in my hand now.
Oh, wait, do you want me to do it? I'm already cursed. Might as well add more, right?
No, it's okay. Can I open up the piano?
You walk over and you lift up the lid of the piano. On the inside is pristine. The strings shine, and you give them a quick pluck, and they give off a nice ring. There's nothing that you can see within the bed of the piano on the inside.
Okay. Is necrotic magic usually harmful?
Give me a give me an Arcana check with advantage, because this is something you are naturally. Actually, no. What am I asking for? You are a druid of the spores. You deal with necrotic energy. Necrotic energy is not only life taking; it is life giving. Necrotic energy is the essence of giving and taking life. It is like mushrooms. Mushrooms decay, but they also can nourish. They can also grow and prosper. So necrotic energy can be something deadly. It can be something like some healing spells fall under necrotic energy as well. You do understand that. What this is specifically in front of you, you're not sure. There's no way of telling whether it's like positive or negative energy. It is just the energy to give and or take life. So, Oswin, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not entirely sure. Does I'm sorry, hold on.
Mhm.
Because as a paladin, I can do. Oh no, it has to be fiends are undead. Never mind. Yeah, okay. No, I genuinely have no idea. We looked in the piano. We played the piano.
You
Does there
played a
happen
few
to be
notes on
any
the
sheet
piano.
music on the piano?
That's exactly what I've been saying. There is sheet music etched into the piano. Micah has pressed a few notes on it, but he has not attempted to play the song on the piano that is etched in there.
Damn.
Ozzy,
Okay,
can
If you
you
want
but
me
then we need
to,
to
I could try
understand to play
again,
it
but
as well.
I don't know how
So
to read sheet music.
yeah. Honestly,
I-
I don't see a way around this because none of us know sheet music, unfortunately.
I I voice out an opinion, and I go, if this was more of a water drum or even a powwow gourd, then maybe I could help. But I do not know how to play this instrument.
Maybe we could. Maybe it's like opening a safe. Like maybe we should press every button until there's a reaction.
What if we get a bad reaction?
I don't know, man. I'm just throwing out ideas.
You won't know until you press something.
Okay, I'm just gonna have my turn. I genuinely have no idea what to do.
You got it. Micah, your lantern begins to waver. The oil on it is getting pretty low. Noxia, your turn.
Can I attempt to play the sheet music even though I don't understand it?
Just gonna
You
act like she
absolutely
knows
can.
but doesn't know.
Honestly,
Yeah.
You absolutely can. If you want to try and play it without knowing what is on there, I'm going to need a DC 20 intelligence performance check.
Damn.
This is you not knowing sheet music but trying to work it from memory, from whimsical knowledge. DC 20.
Well,
That's
I
still pretty
rolled
high.
I rolled a 15.
That's still pretty high, I think.
You know that it's sheet music.
Yeah.
You begin to tap on the keys, not really sure what you're doing. You hit one of the keys on the keyboard, and one of the notes begins to glow a faint blue.
What did I say?
You hit another key, and the light goes out.
Oh.
Oh, it's a
Well, what
memory
did
game. We have to figure out which keys glow in and tap
It's
them
a
in that order.
poppet.
It's a memory
It's a
game.
What the fuck's a poppet?
Bop it!
you s-
Noxia,
Yeah.
as you hit a key that is incorrect, I'm going to need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Fuck.
Sorry. Sneeze.
Okay. Oh wait, my bad. That wasn't a saving throw. That was a.
We'll take that number because I think your saving
Oh,
throw is
it's the
the same
same
bonus, right?
thing. Yeah,
Same bonus.
it's the
We'll take that
same.
number. Okay. You feel like a pull on your claws, like the energy is being sucked from your body, and your form, your spider form, is ripped from you.
Ooh,
You drop your wild shape.
damn.
Okay.
All right, Micah.
Well,
I
we
like the song.
we know one note of it, right?
I can try to do it again.
I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head and slowly backing away from the piano.
I mean, I'll try it again.
I will give you a +2 bonus for knowing the first note. Give me a performance check, please. DC 20.
You gotta perform, Micah.
It is going to be interesting.
You get a +2 because you know the first note.
Oof.
You hit that first note, the note glows blue. The second note, sour. You feel that energy pulling from you. Please make me the Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Oh god.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Oh wait.
It will keep taking from us.
Saving throw. What's the DC?
15.
Your boy's in it.
Constitution saving throw. You feel a pull. You feel the energy being pulled from your hands. You resist it and pull your hands back. You noticed as this pull was coming from your hands, the eyes on the skull in the front of the piano, they glow. Give me just 1 second. Visual. The skull eyes on the front of the piano, you see them light up within them and glow like a sickly orange. But you resist against the pull, nothing happens.
So we just should.
With a 6, you did not even get the second note.
All right.
Okay.
I would like to use my extra attack to try again.
Extra 10? No. Correct. Try
My
your
hand moves
turn.
away.
Okay.
Hey, it's technically an unarmed strike, you know, because I'm striking the keys.
Guys, I think I have an idea.
Fuck you, you could at least humor me with a laugh.
Enlighten me with this idea you have.
We gotta bring this piano to life
Uh,
using my
What?
spores.
You see the skulls on this piano? You really want to bring it to life?
It keeps taking from you guys. So if
You
we
didn't
give
take
it
none from
life, would
me.
it give us stuff?
I tried, my shell too hard.
Right, what would you like to do?
um, friends, are we still surveying this instrument that you guys are infatuated on, or should we move forward?
It's like
Well, who
gambling,
here is at
pariah.
least the best performer out of the bunch?
Again, if this was
Uh,
powwow rattle or an instrument I'm more familiar with, a more proper instrument, I would agree.
from a role-playing standpoint, I would argue that I probably have the best
Performance?
performance.
Check your stats. Building tools.
I'm sorry, I have not been playing my piano in my tribe.
Mhm.
Performance is a +2. Anybody else has higher than a +2 for performance?
I
Right, what would you like
have
to do with your turn?
+1.
uh,
I'll remind you guys, I am running the light off of an actual timer. But what would you like, Karai?
I will put myself right at this spot right here
You got it.
and keep watch for
Keep
a
watch.
little bit
Give me a
until
perception
they-
check.
until they.
It's sight. Do you have a light?
I do. I have dark vision because of my
Perfect.
spirit
Give
of the
me.
falcon.
Since it is dark vision and it is dim light, when you search in dim light, it's disadvantage. But because it is sight, it's advantage. Normal roll.
Yay!
Dark vision, remember, dark vision is not night vision. It just allows you to see in dim light. And seeing in dim light is done at disadvantage.
Just for like a fun info thing.
Yep.
You know how I have 3 animals, spirit buddies, like inside Karaya.
Yeah.
Because I turned level 6, I technically have 6 animal buddies, but 3 of them are part of my rage.
Okay.
Just fun
Very. That is pretty cool. Very.
Okay, so this is where I'm gonna make an argument to the DM.
Okay.
So, my performance is only a +2.
Okay.
My persuasion is a +5.
Okay.
Given my character's backstory, I would like to use my persuasion as my performance bonus.
I would like to persuade
How
the
would you
piano
use
to play.
How would you use persuasion as your bonus for the piano?
I don't know, I'm just saying from like a role-playing standpoint.
Right, but how would you role play that? Role play me using persuasion to play piano.
She's gonna grind on the piano.
I'm gonna seduce the piano.
I'm gonna fuck the piano.
She's gonna seductively touch the piano.
I'm gonna finger the piano keys.
Oh my god!
Every
If
time
you
she
would,
touches a note, all you're gonna hear is, "Yeah, you like that?"
I will
Bing!
allow
like-
you. I will allow you to do this, but you are twerking on the piano.
Alright, understandable.
Oh my god. Oh my
You-
god.
This little halfling is going to hop off the horse, hop way off that huge horse, hit the ground, toddle over to the piano, hop onto the piano chair, turn around, and begin to twerk on the piano. Give me your persuasion check, please.
While this is happening, I'm keeping watch, and Karaya's thinking to himself, "Oh, maybe Ree can
Damn it.
take care of this situation. She seems the more sensible one of us in the group."
Yes, that's me, sensible.
With a 16 plus the 2 is not enough. But I will give you the second note If anyone else wants to give a try, it's +3, but I will need that necrotic check from. I was sorry. I will need that Constitution saving throw from you, please, before we continue. As
Okay.
you begin to feel the pull of necrotic energy on your ass.
No, but we need. You
Oh.
forgot to ask the most important question, DM. What is
Uh-huh.
everyone thinking as you see this little halfling just get up onto this piano and start
Please
twerking
let
on
me
it?
know what you're thinking. That is so important right now.
Kira is just really surprised and shocked that she would do that. I mean, I get living things, but objects, I don't know.
Piano fetish?
You horny over there or what?
Micah's into it.
You
Let's just
need
say it's not my first
Because
time
of
grinding on a piano.
you need some steam that you need to blow off or what?
Micah
Okay.
can't twerk. There's a shell in the way.
How much damage did I just take?
Bro's
I
not trying hard enough.
so
Sorry. Not like a
So
good moment for it
as
to get
you
you all
begin to
hot and
twerk
bothered.
onto the piano, a glass of wine in your hand, twerking on the piano, you feel you guys see as the eyes on the piano begin to glow, and they go from orange to purple as like these beams of like rubbery light attach to her ass cheeks and begin to pull, and you are going to take 4d10 necrotic damage
Oh my
Mm.
Oh,
god.
for failing that save.
holy shit!
And
Ah.
and you guys see as her pants begin to sag. Very you feel a little lighter, and as you like reach back to pat the area where your ass should be,
Oh
um,
no.
Wait,
there is nothing but bone.
This
No.
dungeon
she
has taken
lost her
everything from me.
ass.
This dungeon has taken everything from me. Also, I'm not reaching for anything. I'm down.
You're down.
Might as well
I'm
take away
down,
her
yeah.
Hawaiian identity at that point.
So your ass is gone, and there is nothing left but bone
And
where
I'm
there
down.
should be meat, and you are down.
Does
Your
she
ass
have
is gone
skin on her bone or
figuratively
is it
and
just
quite
bone? You just
literally.
see bony bone out. Does she
You
have
Wait.
just
Oh my
tissue?
see.
God.
I mean, she's wearing pants. It doesn't get rid of the pants.
So, Sean, would you say that she now has one of those old lady butts where it sags in the middle where the crack is?
There is no sag. There is just bone.
There is just bone. There's not even
Yeah,
skin.
there's no
Oh,
skin. There's
it's
no
all
meat.
gone.
There is just bone where ass should be.
This is like
Oh
real life
no.
me's worst nightmare.
Uh,
Oh,
This is a permanent scar.
Kira, Very is passed out on the floor, fell off the chair, and hit the ground.
wait. So we watch. Okay, let's say this happens in the span of like 2 minutes. We watch her jump onto the piano, start
Mhm.
twerking it,
Mhm.
and then like just as quickly as she hopped on, she falls off and her ass is gone.
Ass is gone. The pen. I mean, yeah. If you imagine Jared, you have a shapely ass. There is just where that should have been is just the pants is loose. Kira, what are you doing?
Just sad.
I'm thinking
sad
if I
DM.
dispel the magic, if it would bring
even-
her back. If dispelling the magic on the piano.
You
Well,
can give it a try. You won't know until you try.
Oswin is right. They might lose their ass forever.
because it's just taken. So if I get rid of it, would it give it back? That'd be an interesting thought. Can someone else tend to Fairy?
Uh,
Is anyone able to?
I'm
On
able
Barry's
to.
next
I
turn,
can.
she will be making death saves. Just to let you know.
Okay, we have time then.
I'm gonna try to
I can help.
dispel it.
I can help.
Karaya turns around and is like, so, did we finally figure out the... What happened?
All right, Kira, you doing anything?
Yes, I'm gonna
I
try
wonder
to
if
dispel
she'll
it.
even be able to stand up without
Alright.
any meat there. Did you? Is she actually like a cripple now? Like, can she realistically walk without muscle meat or anything there, or are we gonna magic this where she can?
We're gonna start using real life logic now.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this spell. Dispel magic. It's a level 3 spell.
That 15 is level 3.
Okay, cool. So then it says cast it at what level? I click on the. Do I have to click on it? Dispel magic? It says cast at what level 3?
Cast at will at level 3. Dispel magic. What are you dispelling magic on? Can you ping me a spell?
I'm dispelling the magic on the piano.
On the piano.
Yeah, anything that you know how I used detect magic earlier. I'm
Yep.
dispelling necrotic.
Yeah, you're dispelling magic on the piano. Okay. Um, you dispel the magic on the piano. You watch as the eyes glow. The rubbery light shoots out, attaches back to Vari's ass. You see as the piano, like the white on the piano dulls to like a faded, like almost rotting bone. Vari's ass blows back up to its original size.
Like a fucking balloon? Like it just inflates?
like like the mask pulling himself back up off the street and blowing himself back up. Her ass just reinflates. Um,
Is her health back?
she's still dying. She's for sure still dying. And the skull on the front of the piano opens up. The jaw opens up, and a small scroll case slides out of the mouth.
Alright, I'm gonna take it.
All right. You take it. It is. Just give me 1 second. You take it, unfurl it. Inside the scroll is a spell scroll of Raise Dead.
Ooh.
You now know the source of the necrotic energy that was coming from the piano.
Oh, but scrolls can only be used as wizards.
Not true.
Oh,
Oswin, your turn.
They can be used by anybody, I believe, but wizards can add them to their spellbook.
oh.
Correct.
So are you gonna add that to my inventory?
You
I
can add that
believe
to your
they
inventory. Go
are
ahead and,
single use, though, right?
Yes. Yeah, scrolls are single use. Scrolls are single use. Whether you succeed or fail is single use.
I still have the scroll of command, right?
Correct.
It's not in my inventory though.
If you type in Scroll of Raise Dead and then just drag that onto your character sheet, it should add it automatically.
I don't see the scroll, I just see the spell.
Okay. Oswin, what would you like to do with your turn?
Well, the piano's done with now. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. No one ever healed.
Oh, right.
Very,
The
right?
scroll isn't an
Said I
item.
got it.
Care of her?
You would only see spell scroll level whatever in the item inventory, so just add that to your character sheet. Just type it in inventory, spell scroll, Raise Dead. Managing your inventory sheet is not my job.
I don't know how to add scroll of
I just want to say, I noticed the spell menu changed again. I
It's
have a
not
bunch
your
of new
job, but you
icons.
should make things easy for us.
That's not my job, taking care of your character sheet. That's actually, that's out of my hands. You just have to type it in, add item, spell scroll, Raise Dead.
Oh, I did write down in the D&D chat that I picked up a command scroll.
Okay? As long as you remember. If you forget it's there, it's just like you forget it's in your pocket. It doesn't change much for me.
Okay.
Oswin, actually it
I'll
is
just wait
7:30.
next to it.
Actually, at 8 o'clock, we're going to take a break, 15-minute break at 8 o'clock, so Oswin, it's your turn.
I'll just sit over here and wait next to Karaya.
You got it. Noxia.
Well, Micah said he has this, and I'm not gonna respond to that, so I'm gonna fly over to Oswin and Karaya.
You got
Goodbye, ass.
it. Is the consensus that we are moving out?
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh.
hanging over here in case anything bad happens.
Everyone's just leaving me to die.
No, cause Micah said he'd get you up.
Micah, your turn.
Right,
Mike is gonna move out of the room. No.
I knew
Oh.
it. I knew you were gonna say that.
Damn.
No. Micah is going to use a hand of healing.
Are you just using this as an excuse to touch Fairy's ass? You should.
That's exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna be like,
You're
oh,
sick.
oh, I've been waiting to do this. He's gonna fucking like crack his knuckles, but like you know how you cross your fingers together on your arm and you just like crack your hands from the back or crack your fingers. He's like, he's gonna aim. He's gonna go 1, 2. Oh yeah, you're gonna love this, and just
I can imagine it now. I look away. I'm just like, what the fuck's going on?
you're back up at 6.
Yay!
Very. While you were in darkness in the afterlife, you were having like fever dreams. What did you dream of?
Was I aware of losing my ass before I like fell into
Yeah.
darkness? Okay. I'm gonna say she would be having a fever dream about like trying to strip in front of a crowd full of people, except like her ass isn't there and everybody starts booing.
Goddamn.
Okay, Micah, that's your turn. That's awesome. Karaya.
I look behind to see these two enemies. Like, are we done? Is everyone done looking at the weird large instrument tool?
Yes, we solved the puzzle. We solved the puzzle.
Okay, that is very good. Cry has no idea what happened to Ree, probably. Just assumes that it got taken care of as he was keeping watch, and will assume everyone knows what the deal is and press forward a little bit. And
Okay.
start moving forward.
Let me
Very.
just ask again really quick. Is everybody just planning on moving forward? Because we can move everybody together. at once.
Very. I saved your ass.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
All right. So let's
Thank you.
go ahead. Everybody get into some sort of party order and go ahead and start moving through the dungeon. I'll start moving time as you guys go. Feel free to role play, talk, whatever as you go. I will stop you when it is time to stop.
Micah is gonna refuel his lantern.
As you guys journey on into the dungeon.
That is so cool that you were able to use it as a transitional screen.
Yeah.
My crab's
Like
not
how
here,
Nachi
though.
is smiling, but she would not be smiling.
Can you pop
Actually,
it
I
up
very
again?
much put a prompt that you would be very upset in most of your photos. You're pretty aloof in most of your photos. I don't know why you're smiling in that one.
Sean, can you put it up on the screen again? Because when you put it up, I was already mid-clicking, so it just went away. Okay, cool.
You got it.
Hey, it's us. I am in the darkness. I am darkness.
I got a crab.
Crab.
Goblins
Random
stay
crab.
in the back of the bus.
Crab.
All right.
I
So
just-
everybody
wow,
we died for.
get into your marching order and go ahead and move forward through the dungeon.
I just love the fact that, like, in a lot of the pictures,
Where we
Noxia has
going,
a very,
gang?
like,
I'm getting back on the horse.
anime-ish typeface.
This is my horse.
Getting back on the horse.
This is my horse.
The horse.
Karai will press forward and take a point.
Noxia asks Oswin for a lift.
Just get on the horse.
There's enough space on
Micah.
the horse.
Womp womp womp.
Yes.
womp. Goes on the
Your torch goes
You don't
out.
want to ride Gorse? Look at him and all
No, I
his
said that I
wait,
refilled my. I was refilling my
I mentioned
lantern.
it to Noxia. Noxia, hide in my tusk of feathers. You will be undetectable.
Let me just. I'm so sorry. You do have your torch. I need to give you a torch again. Oh, the journal tab is not working correctly.
I can put the hood lantern back. It's fine. But
You can put it back. Okay, good. I'm glad you can do that. Wait, you guys can move the horse? Cool.
I can move the horse.
yeah, no, it's like I said that I was gonna
will-
be refueling my lantern, and then I already took it out of my inventory. So I was just like, okay.
I will move
This
up
is my
right
horse.
here. Do I see anything around the corner?
Give me another perception check, Karaya,
Oh, okay.
as you are leading the group here.
First, it's dark that I still have to do regular, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Perception, betrayal.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
As you come around that corner, Karaya, your feathers on your hat just whip to the left, like this direction.
To the left, to the left.
I didn't know my feathers can do that.
It's like
You are
Riskers.
within a dungeon. You're within a dungeon right now. The air has been like still
Oh,
and
the
heavy this
air.
whole
I
time.
apologize. I thought it was
Yeah.
like some sort of like feather detector. I'm like, when did it
You
do
have a
that?
spider sense, bro.
I'm
It's
sorry.
just that breeze that you were feeling earlier, that was a slight breeze. It's suddenly you can
I
really
understand
notice
now.
it now.
I apologize. Let's continue. I look to the right then.
You look to the right is just a wall over here.
But you said the feathers were like pushing to the left when I
Correct.
got up here, right? So
Correct.
is there some sort of crack in the wall
To your
on the
right?
right of me?
No. No,
Okay.
there's not.
It's just the draft is going around and
Yep.
making do that. Okay. I continue forward.
All right, you guys keep pushing forward.
You're not gonna try to find the source of the draft?
I tried. Well, I'm assuming I'm getting closer to the source of of said draft.
You do see as you come to the intersection, it turns left.
Okay, so I will go to up, which would be the right of said intersection.
You go up. The breeze is still pulling back down behind you, but you do continue to move forward.
Can we also feel it like sucking in or no?
It's just the feathers on his hat. It's not like maybe like the hairs on you as you guys came to that last intersection, the hairs, loose hairs would kind of be like moving slightly in the breeze. But to find like the direct source of it, you need to do an actual perception check.
That's fair.
But you are feeling like, and the breeze is gone at this point, correct?
Okay, so it's the other way. I knew that.
Bruh.
Is Micah coming?
Don't
For I
worry.
was slightly curious, but we'll play it
No, I'm
off
definitely
as
coming.
he was not curious at all.
If you want to go back now, it's not too late.
Cry walks all the way back. No.
Really wish there was a way to attach my my knife to my character.
You guys return to the chamber with the dead bugbear bodies in the corner, the dead brain alien things laying next to it, and an old campfire here marked with the red circle.
Wow. Of course. As I say that as we get into this room, we went around a circle. I turn around. What does everyone think about this situation? Should we continue searching back up where we were at, or do we just continue back and maybe find another route somewhere?
Noxia shrugs.
Hmm.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm not really sure either.
Doesn't
I mean,
somebody
the
have a
other
map,
way
or
would
is
have
that-
been on the map here, which would have been this hall, which was where I assumed the draft was. Realistically, if
course.
you want to check out the hole that bad, we can just circle around through here. But also, I mean, let's be honest. Well, what can we do there?
Micah
Which
is
leaves
going to
either
Micah's going to
whatever
stick
here
his finger
is,
in his mouth and then
or here.
put his finger up to the sky.
You don't
This?
feel anything.
Nothing? No draft, nothing? Alright.
Nothing. It wasn't like a
Do you
powerful
guys
draft. It
want-
wasn't like a wind blowing past. It was just the feathers are so light that they can kind of just like blow gently. It wasn't like a wind whipping past you guys.
Okay.
What would you guys like to investigate that very subtle and almost minuscule draft that my feathers were interacting with?
I think you want to check it out, bud.
That is not true. You take that back.
I don't think I will. Let's go.
Well, if you insist.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for a random encounter, and 1 on the d6 is a random encounter. That's a 4.
Okay.
Continue to move forward through the dungeon.
Yeah, we might have to go over here.
Over
I
where?
go up to Mike. Never mind, Micah just teleported. Micah, do you have an idea of where we're going?
We still have this area that we have yet to go through.
I don't
Okay,
know
so
what
are we
talking about.
going over here, or are you guys gonna fuck with the hole?
Excuse me.
I don't know. This is a very interesting
What
one.
hole?
You know what I'm talking about, brother. Behold,
It's a hole.
pit.
Mike
I
is gonna
fly
keep
above
counting
the
them down.
pit.
Oz, when you
He's
turn
not
the
going to.
corner,
He's thinking about it.
Oz, when you turn the corner and you are met with a huge pit in the center of the corridor, it goes from wall to wall. There are no ledges. It's just 40 feet, or sorry, 25 feet from one side to the other.
Wait. Remember that? Remember forever ago, when you said
Oh,
that my sword can only go 5 feet away from me?
Correct.
Hear me out. I go to the ledge,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna drop the sword, and maybe there's an invisible floor, guys. Who knows?
There
I just
isn't.
dropped the sword.
It falls about 5, 6 feet and warps back up to your hand.
Son of a bitch.
You look down, you do not see the bottom.
Ooh, ooh. Can
Anyone
I
have anything to throw?
can I fly down there?
Can I
Please
climb
be
down there?
careful. Please, both of you, be careful. You have no ass.
Sure.
No, I
Would
do.
you like
I
to?
got it back.
I
Sure.
gave
Would you like to
Whatever
go
Ryan
you
together?
say,
that.
buddy.
it's flatter than before. No, I'm sorry.
Would you like
All
to go
right.
together?
Yeah, Noxia, let's go.
We'll be back. I mean, I can't say that, but I kind of like just thumbs up again. Fly. I'm gonna fly, like gently float down.
DM, if I spin my tomahawks fast enough, can I propel myself up in the air? I'm sorry.
Fell up and out of the.
Very in Noxia. Noxia, you go to flit down into the pit. Very just walking off the edge, doing a 90-degree turn, walking straight down into the darkness. You continue to travel down further, and the voices of your companions above begin to fade. You pull out your knife as a light source, and before you, below you, darkness continues down. How far down do you wish to travel?
Oh.
60 feet.
You go about 60 feet.
Nothing.
Nothing.
90 feet.
90 feet. No bottom.
120 feet.
120 feet. You can no longer see anything above you or below you. There is an eerie
Hello.
silence. There is an eerie silence. The voices of your companions stop carrying at some point. Even 120 feet away, it doesn't start to make any sense.
Noxia shakes her head.
I am
Okay, I
going
don't
to
like this. We're turning
roll.
around.
I'm going to roll for random encounter.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Dark Souls boss music starts playing.
Did it roll?
That's
We
a
going on
4.
break?
Huh?
That's a
Yeah.
4.
Before they choose this
Four.
roll.
A 4. Okay. Making sure. Okay.
Alright, back up to report our findings.
All the way back up. All the way back up. Let's start flying.
Now, Noxia and I could use our abilities to get to the other side of this, but we've already been to the other side of this.
All right, so let's keep going.
Another thumbs up from Noxia.
Let's go.
Are we taking break?
Yep, it's
Yes, 8 o'clock. 15-minute break.
Yeah.
We're-
Okay, guys, I'm
Okay.
taking a nap. See ya.
8.
Hmm. Man, I got a shark.
Go ahead. I'll hold it for you.
You hold it for
Yo,
him.
huh? What? Huh? Ooh, huh?
The cheeks, the cheeks. I'll hold the
I
cheeks
have
for it.
open mic now.
Okay.
They are talking about sharding and holding shards.
Holding what?
Shards.
Shards?
Yeah, shards.
Okay.
You gotta remember to
You
hold
get
space
it.
for the chart.
Actually, I would get
If you
that.
wouldn't hold your homie shard, are you like for real? Real friends?
You're like, for real, for real?
Yeah.
I love when you like the longer you look at the AI art, the worse it gets. Karai doesn't have an arm in this one.
He doesn't need it. It's okay.
Kira and Micah's arms are fused into one. I don't know
honestly
why
can't
it
really
keeps
tell.
giving. Right. I don't know why it keeps giving Noxia a tail in half her photos. Oswin's been the most consistent
spiders'
so far.
tails.
My knife is
I'm
glowing. I'm
happy I
excited
have
about
hair
that.
for once.
Noxia's face is kind of funny in this picture.
It is very funny in this picture, actually.
That crab's face, it looks demented as shit.
Are there any scars that anybody has that I need to like detail in?
I don't think I have any visible. I think they're all under my armor.
I want to try and work the AI to get you guys perfectly every time. I mean, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. It just kind of duplicates for you guys for some odd reason. It really, really likes to duplicate Micah and Very.
Thank you for making me pantsless in my AI art for my character, Sean.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
I
As
had
is canon.
pants. They had, it was like, like probably like some type of tanned leather pant or something from his tribe, but you know what?
Some of them have pants,
the more
some of them
skin,
don't.
the more skin, the better. What
Some
happened?
of them have pants, some of them don't.
Some
for
of them
sure.
look like skin-colored pants.
I mean, we
Skin
don't know
color
what color your
pants.
skin is.
And then that way we'll just never know.
You can see
You
his
know what
arms.
color my skin is. You just don't know what my face looks like. I am
Quick,
tan.
take off his mask.
You're wearing pants in this one, but your feet are fucking forked for some reason. You got claw feet.
I just look
Yeah,
like
what?
some type of demented like figure in the background.
I'm really curious what the AI would do if you told it to take off his mask.
Look, I got flour and cookies.
I've been trying to work on
Flour
getting you
and
guys to like
cookies.
sit around a campfire laughing together, but every time I
Damn.
do it, Karaya's mask
I
has
really
a
thought
face
that
on
would
it.
hit.
And it's freaky, and I'm like, except for this guy does not laugh because he has a mask and it doesn't care what I say.
Fuck you, woman. Doesn't have you like that for it.
Remember, the mic is open. They can hear you.
Have me facing like towards them, like my back
I
is
can
facing
hear
against
you,
like
you
when you're looking
guys.
at it.
And then I can get with Ren.
You already can.
Oh, you heard, John?
That's my wife.
Yeah, have your back facing towards him.
Yeah.
I actually had that in one of my prompts. I was like, everyone is laughing around the campfire except for Karaya, who is guarding and watching the moon.
Yeah.
And
Or,
then
like,
it
if
made
I was-
like two of you for some reason. I was like, okay.
It was my spirit.
It's weird because like AI has a personality. You can see like it makes its own decisions that you definitely don't ask for. And I can straight up type in there is only one of each of the characters described here, and it will still duplicate you guys. It's like, no, I want two of these turtle men.
I mean,
There's supposed to be 4.
yeah. What if it's
Oh, here.
genuinely thinking that?
I wanted to put this up. I'll put it here. Let me see if I can find it. This is what I would assume. This is how I imagine my when I take on the spirit of an animal. This is what I depict it looking like if I could find it. It's in my hard drive.
Today, all I've eaten
Resources,
pizza
pictures.
things. They're ice cream cold.
You need to eat better.
I have them.
You need to eat better.
Butter. Oh, yeah.
All of China knows you have the shits now.
Uh-huh.
All of
Was it
China knows
taking
you
the
have the
diarrhea?
shits is very interesting.
Shit check.
Brother.
Present.
Oh.
drip check, more like a shit check.
No, yeah, we're checking if your ass is dripping.
Oh, gross.
Here you go, drip check in the chat.
Look at this
Oh
burger.
god. God damn, where's that from?
Homemade.
I just told it to put you guys in a glam rock band, and that's what it did.
I'm sorry, you made that?
No, it's
Yeah,
from
I mean, I made it with
internet.
AI. I made AI make it. At first, it actually had two of a vary where that speaker was the second vary, and I had to highlight it and say like replace this with a speaker.
Oh, you can highlight? That's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, you can highlight certain areas and be like change only the selected area, replace it with this, and change no other details, and it'll do its best. Sometimes it won't listen to you.
Oh, here,
Wait.
I forgot where this is from. This is probably from a game, but like this is how I imagine when I take on my spirit
Alright.
forms.
No, I'm all set. I'm all full. Thank you. Thank you for
It's
offering.
okay. I'll eat the rest of the food.
Because you're our singer.
But yeah, Sean, this is how I imagine when this is
Oh.
how I depict my Karaya when he takes on the aspect of the wild.
Ow,
Just
Sean,
obviously with a giant feathered mask.
where are you posting it in the chat? Or
Odier from League of
Yeah, in
Legends.
the chat, in the general
That's
chat
exactly
in
who I
Discord.
thought of when you did that.
Is that
Yeah, it's Odier from the Legends of Runeterra art.
Oh, that is weird.
Remember, guys, play League. It'll ruin your life.
It's okay. I'm already ruining it with Smite
Yay!
for the past 10 years.
Talking to you over there.
Huh? I'm good. I don't need to pee.
I really like how Kira has the Blues Clues shirt on.
The Blues, please? What do you mean?
No, Blues Clues.
Oh, Blues Clues shirt?
Yeah. That's exactly what that reminds me of.
This is one of my favorites for sure. Hold on. I think I already sent it to you guys, but this is definitely one of my favorites.
Real shit, what instrument is Micah playing?
Micah has no instruments.
I'd imagine he plays the drum because of the shelf.
Well,
Yeah.
the funny thing is like the first time I had Micah, he did have drums.
I imagine he was a percussionist.
I hate it, but I love the Simpson art
Like
for
you should
Karaya.
Oh.
And then
Take that
like
out.
AI gets temperamental sometimes. You'll be like, make it in the style of The Simpsons. It's like, sorry, we can't do this. This will break our laws. Then you're like, do it again. And it's like, okay.
It says.
I guess I could.
God,
Oh,
take
the
no
rock,
for an answer.
If you're gonna ask twice.
the band one is actually sick as fuck.
Yeah, it really is.
I like the pixel one as well.
Terraria.
If you guys can think of any scenarios or situations, just let me know and I will upload it. Even if you want it for your own individual characters. If it's like a backstory image that you want, you thought of like, oh, this is
Very
the
with
moment
no
from my
ass on the
backstory.
piano falling over.
Sean, make it anime as fuck.
Oh, I can. Did you see the Naruto one I posted?
I don't remember, honestly.
I changed you
Okay.
guys all into ninjas here. I'll post it again.
I have one, but I feel like it would be really hard to do with the AI.
You'll never know.
Okay, it'll be really hard to do with the AI. Here, I'll show you. Tell me right now and I'll make it do it in a few seconds.
Okay, you know that meme on TikTok that's like the group of guys summoning things and it's like
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all of us doing that around Oswin's dead body.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I approve.
Start doing a satanic ritual.
Making it do that
around his body.
exact thing. Create an image of the party performing a satanic ritual. Performing a satanic ritual
And
in which
Oswin is in the center.
the hobgoblin HOB I will just tell it to make a satanic ritual in which the hobgoblin character is being sacrificed in the center. The rest of the characters are wearing ceremonial robes and chanting around him, and I'll see what it does. It takes not too long. The crazy thing is like every time I pump out one of these AI art things, it takes like maybe 5 minutes at most, and it's like, oh, that's cool. But then you have to like think about the fact that it's running these supercomputers in a farm somewhere at like super high speeds just to generate these images. Every time I fucking make one of these, it kills like 10 fish.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, how much energy it takes to run AI farms is crazy. It is really legitimately insane how much energy it takes to run AI farms.
Yeah, there was an interview where Trump was talking about how like under his presidency we'll have enough energy to run AI.
We'll have so much energy. We'll have all the energy. They'll be coming for our energy.
200% of the energy or some
200%
shit.
of the energy.
What are you guys even talking about?
What I was just
Trump.
saying, how much energy AI takes to run, and how Trump says he will have so much energy.
Oh my god.
They'll be coming to buy our energy from everywhere. China! China!
Man, I wonder if anybody told him yet that he didn't get the Pope position.
That was so funny, honestly.
Wait, what? He tried to
He
apply
posted,
to be a pope?
the day the Pope died, he posted an AI photo of himself as the Pope.
What the fuck? That's fucked up.
It is fucked up, but he's also fucking funny. Come on. He's also so funny. He's such an asshole.
God. Does anyone have the photo?
It's on
Yeah.
his Twitter. It's on his
Yeah.
Twitter. You can look it up.
I gotta admit that picture actually went kind of hard.
It was fucking funny as fuck. The Riviera of the East AI thing as well was fucking hilarious. He is a comical genius and an asshole, and I hate him. I fucking hate him, and I hate that he's president, but he's so fucking funny.
What? Oh, I think I've seen this before. What the fuck?
He's funny because he's losing his goddamn mind.
It's crazy
like-
how people out there are losing their lives, their whole family, and everything, and he's like posting an AI video of like, yeah, we're gonna take over. We're gonna take your place and make it a hotel.
He's
Fucking
like
doing
Ice
that shit.
Cane, but actually legitimately bad.
It's like if you put
Yeah.
your like demented great grandfather on the throne and just like
Right?
let him do whatever he wanted for a day.
And he was just mad at your other great grandfather for being the last
Except it's
president.
for 4 years.
Yeah. It's like, wait, is anybody here a fan of Parks and Rec?
Honey, can you take
Yes,
me that
I've watched that whole show.
purple?
It's
Please?
like
Mary?
Just take it
Ben
out.
Wyatt and the Icetown scandal, but evil.
Was
It's
I
been
asking
a
too
while.
much? Ew.
Mm.
All right, done. It gave me 4 images. Let's see. I'm gonna try and pick them.
You don't like Shiver? Shiver looks
You
cool.
don't want to eat the rest of the shrimp?
No, I'm full. I don't want any more shrimp.
That's
I would like the
bullshit.
rest of the
Aw,
shrimp.
you just asked me for a jelly sandwich.
Well, I'm full right now. That's for later. I don't want any more shrimp right now.
Grimwar
I
looks
would
cool.
like the shrimp.
Not cool enough to buy though.
Give
I
me the
will.
shrimp.
I will send you guys both of the images that it gave me 4 images. I chose the best 2. I'll send you the 2 that it gave me. That I chose.
You're so obsessed with AI.
I am. It's so much fun. Here's one. And here is the other.
Yes.
AI is so much fun.
Uh-huh.
We all look
You even see what I meant?
terrifying
Oh,
in the
maybe.
second picture. I love it.
You're not even looking. You're like, yeah, uh-huh. All right, 8:15.
Back to it.
Let's get back to it.
I like how even when he's dead, he's holding the sword.
You guys come across a giant pit. You decide to turn around and go back the other way. Yeah. Which way are you guys going? Is everybody back? Is Jose back?
I don't know.
Jose?
Oh, I think Jose's smoking.
Okay, we can wait till he gets back.
I was muted, in case.
We can wait till he gets back. I mean, you guys can still discuss on where you think you're headed. You have your map. You can take a look at the map at what you discovered so far.
Karaya, you're party leader. I think you should decide where we go.
Pariah, the
Besides
party leader today.
Yeah.
don't I get saying this? Everyone's like, no.
No.
Everyone follow me. Oh, okay.
You jump into the pit.
No.
Okay, he actually did that.
Oh my
know.
god.
I guess. he's
DM,
back.
DM, he jumped into the pit.
Excuse me, DM. He jumped in the pit.
Roll for encounter midair.
I've been
Who jumped in
saving
the
this
pit?
GIF just for this. No, could you imagine though? Yeah, I guess we backtrack. You know, there's nothing really here that we're getting anything from. So obviously
Noxia,
we. Go ahead.
wait, do we all have access to the map that Micah's holding?
Yes.
Noxia goes up to Micah's map and points to that.
I would like to start walking.
Points to what?
toward
Wait,
it.
what's that?
I
I gotta
pinged
zoom
it.
out. You pinged it? Okay.
Bing.
That's back near
I-
the stairs up to level 1.
I will lead the party towards said point of interest.
If we're all going, then can we just transport there?
Your mic's not on.
If we're all going, can't we just transport there?
You gotta roll for
Oh.
encounter.
I mean, there's things on the way. There might be things on the way. You guys run back to
What
the room with the
Alistair
wooden puppet.
doing?
He is continuing his work, and he's like,
Every
"You're ruining
NPC is
everything!"
mean.
Did the goblin flesh work, bud?
Works wonders. And you see he's like chewing on it.
He
Yeah.
gets it, guys. He gets it. Thank you.
We don't even have a nice NPC at all.
I'll give you more for all of the money you have.
You're telling the puppet for all the money he has?
Yeah. Yep.
I have no need for such silly things. Be gone.
All he says is "be gone."
You smell my
Nothing
mold.
flavorful.
You see as like he clicks his mouth, and you see the little spark.
When can we meet some actually nice NPCs for once?
We are the nice NPCs.
What?
I was about to say, yeah, I think it's us.
Yeah.
Fuck! Well, we're not always nice. Mike
I
always
gave you
try-
a horse.
That's
Okay.
true.
We're nice to each other. But the
Doesn't
minute
count.
we
That was
see
important.
something, Micah goes after it and like attacks it immediately. For the most part.
You guys continue to walk through the dungeon, passing
Which
by
is
the
the
water
job of a
fountain,
marshal.
passing by the water fountain from before. Pariah, you turn the corner into a room that you turn, and the room before you is there is trash littered all over the floor. The walls of this room are they have some bas reliefs. So remember, bas reliefs are like the stone is carved back and it's like a 3D image of the stone. That once depicted dwarves carrying supplies, but the dwarves' faces have been chipped away and replaced with cartoonish goblin heads drawn in charcoal. You can hear some banging coming from the north, around the corner in
The
that room.
North remembers.
I pipe up. I'm like, oh yes, this is Noxia. You remember? This is the spot that we assumed that might be a like encampment of goblins inside. Assuming.
Are we ready to face them?
I don't think we have
Do
anywhere
we
else we
want
can
to
really
face
go.
them?
We face them, or we
I would
face the head again.
I mean, there might be other points of interest around this floor.
The
There's
spider's
only
nest.
the spider area, which we would have to get past the head again, or we go into this room if you actually look at the map.
Yeah, I guess we could go into this area, but not everyone's.
Maybe there's secret doors around, but we are not the people.
Not everyone's looking good though. Very still needs a
I'm
lot.
half dead.
Yep. My point.
So
I mean, that's
we
pretty good
should.
for you.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty
I'll
good for
take it
Oswald.
as we should
Figure out how to heal.
heal up. Is that what we're planning on doing?
I fizzled my spell, and all I have left is this singular potion, and I'm saving it in case I die again.
So what do you guys want to do? Are we going to, you know, bunker up somewhere and take a rest, or are we going to try to press forward, even if that means, you know, facing some type of challenge up ahead?
Do we need a short rest or a long rest?
All right, so we should find a place to safely try to do so then.
You can hear the distant sounds of grumbled voices. You can't really make it out from where you are, but it is coming from further within that chamber. Sound of sawing and hammering.
All right,
What are you guys doing?
I can cast Aura of Vitality, but that's a pretty high level spell.
could
Who's all low?
I'm
Is it
20
There-
health low, but you know,
okay? Yeah, like okay. If it's
Yes.
3 people, Oswin, Karaya, and very
I mean,
not
I'm
doing
20
good.
less than my max HP, which
Yeah, but
would
that's a lot, bro.
I mean, I have 73 HP.
Oh.
Yeah, I have 37 out of 57. So
All right. While you guys decide, I'm going to roll for another random encounter while you guys are here.
Hmm. All the fours.
All
Oh,
fours.
won't
I'm
we
about to
have
start using
to
physical dice, damn it.
long rest to get the most out of the rest, or
Bad virtual dice.
Are we even able to long rest?
We can attempt to long rest. I mean, unless it was too. It's still too soon from the last time we long rested. Is the question.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. Would it be too soon to long rest, DM, from the
Do you
last time we?
do you remember how long it was since you long rested?
I
That
thought
is
you
a
keep
very
track of time.
good question.
I do, but do you? How are your
How are
characters
we
keeping track
taking
of time?
How are we taking track in time when we can't even
Wow,
see
it's
the
been like
daylight
2
anymore?
weeks from
How
the
are
last
you
time
keeping track of time?
we long.
Exactly.
We don't know.
Exactly. How
I
are
look
you
at
keeping track of time?
I look at my imaginary clock on my wrist. Wow, it's been like 2 weeks since the last time we long rested. We
Man,
should
I can't
probably.
believe we haven't. I can't believe we haven't slept in 6 days. No wonder we're
I
all
know. Oh
doing
my
so
god.
badly.
It could have been a day, could have been 2 days that you guys are down here. You're not sure at this point. Have you been tracking the minutes, the hours, the time? How would you have been doing that?
I mean,
What
how
is
long
time?
does wait? How long does it take for a lantern to kick off?
You could do it without lanterns.
Goes about 6 hours, but you haven't been running lanterns continuously since you got in.
You could estimate.
I have. I have ran my lantern like 3 times.
You
I
lit
haven't.
your
whenever
lantern recently, actually, since your last long rest.
whenever I get to
Really?
talk again,
So
it's been
6
24
hours and then
hours.
this one. So
12 hours
we can do a short rest.
Where?
in the hallway.
Because
Right here.
we can just go right
It's
here. Yeah.
right. It
You wanna stay right here for the next 8 hours.
It's a short
I
rest.
mean, last time we stayed right
Oh,
here,
short rest.
didn't we?
Still for the next hour. Okay.
for an hour
You guys are gonna
by
stay
the
there for an hour?
fountain. We sleep by the fountain.
Yeah.
Sleep by the fountain again.
We should probably find a more
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do
Safer?
it. Yeah.
safer area.
Or we can go back to this guy's spot.
To where the puppet was.
Yeah, Mr. Pinocchio himself.
As long
I
as
don't
we
think
don't.
he'll let us sleep.
Nope.
That is
Gonna
very
He
true.
played with my
He might-
nipples.
He might
Why not here?
attack.
Yes, I second that notion.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
good spot.
down.
That
Why not here? It's a room. We can
Or
barricade the
that
door.
room over there. Yes.
That's
that one.
Hauser's bedroom.
Karaya starts moving forward.
I don't see him using
pressing
it. He
forward.
don't sleep.
That's true. Let's go. Break into the
He
guy's
don't
room.
sleep.
Fuck that guy.
Is one of you on top of my knife? I see it.
It was me.
Okay, so you guys return to the room that says Calabash's room. Do not enter unless your name is Hallister.
Oh shit.
Yeah, remember. So right here is probably our best bet.
All right, as you guys travel there, I'm gonna roll for a random encounter.
Does someone have a writing utensil,
Here.
an instrument to write Alistair on our bodies?
Yikes. I'm good.
Like we're going into work. We have a
I don't
badge.
like self harm.
Should we just bring the straw Hauser into the room? Forcefully take him?
The wooden
All?
puppet.
Yeah. He thinks he's Hauser. He could get into an argument with the other guy.
All right, short resting.
Okay, you guys are gonna short rest.
Medium rest.
Okay. We are going to do 2 random encounter rolls while you guys are short resting. Let's see. Before you guys hit the button, let's see what you get. Okay. You guys can go ahead and hit the short rest button as you gather your things in this old, worn-out laboratory. Amongst the broken tables and shattered glass, you take a moment to tend to your wounds.
Okay.
Oh. Good news, guys. It's gonna be cold tomorrow.
Thank fucking God. I can't wait to be cold with you.
I'm so excited to not sweat.
Where to now?
Okay. Now we
You
should
guys
head
want to
back.
go back? Yeah.
Are you guys still like dying though? Did you heal a lot?
No.
I
Can't
have
we
those
heal
sufficient
anymore?
amount myself.
Wait, is my horse still alive?
How long does your horse last?
He's looking for it.
Anyone got any more healing they can do?
I could try some healing.
I don't see a time, so I'm gonna assume it's just until he croaks, or I put him away.
There you go.
Forever Gores? Let's go. My son.
Okay. Where are you guys headed?
Should we now backtrack into that room that we might assume might be goblins inside?
We
Does
could
everyone
try.
feel a little bit more safer and prepared?
I feel safer.
Because there's only so many places we can really search around at this point from where the map is showing. We can either go down to the shutter where the spiderlings are, or we can go up to the room we were at earlier.
I say we go to the room that we were just at.
I don't think we can survive a third encounter with Trenzia.
We're not going to survive an encounter with Trenzia.
I will press forward,
Let's go.
leading back to the room we were just at.
Okay.
Is everyone okay?
I feel pretty good.
You guys make your way back to the room full of trash. A pungent smell emanates from the northern area. You hear that hammering and sawing still going on.
Get ready to run into a medieval mech.
Wait, does Oswin? What type of armor does Oswin wear?
Medium.
Half plate armor.
Oh, good.
What does that mean?
You guys want to try to sneak in first and hopefully go undetected?
I could set
I
some
could try to
I
traps
stealth.
think
actually.
medium still puts me at disadvantage, doesn't it?
That's why I was asking. It depends on the your armor rate.
Guys, we should set some traps and then scream and yell and grab their attention.
I feel like that would probably put us at more of a disadvantage, and we only maybe get some of their attention.
Mm.
My breastplate says it does not affect my stealth, so that's good.
You can hear voices growing. And Oswin, you're hearing from the distance, move this over here, you don't know me over there? Nah, clean that shit up. Nah, it's too crooked, move it over.
You want to stealth as
They are distracted if you guys want to go in. They're preoccupied trying to move something. Now might actually be our best time to sneak in.
Yeah,
sneak.
sneak with the horse.
Go in
I
for
would
the
like
kill.
to
Alright, give me a group
make sure.
stealth check.
Group stealth.
Everyone
Group
stealth.
stealth, everybody roll stealth.
Where's my stealth
God
check?
damn it.
Oh, well. Oh.
The fact that I rolled 9 and you immediately followed with an 11 is crazy.
Oswin, with your 9, you do kick over a metal bucket and it kind of just clatters on the floor with a loud bang.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I am a human.
Yeah, you
Can
are.
I use my hero's inspiration to re-roll that stealth check?
If you like, yeah.
I will do so.
Everyone has
I
inspiration.
don't know why it rolled 2 for me.
Wait, didn't we?
It rolled the same number. Okay.
Oh.
Well,
You kick over a bucket, it clatters on the floor, and nothing happens.
God, wait. Hear me out, right? I have this. Can I use this to reroll?
I don't think you need to.
Nothing
Oh,
happened.
they didn't notice?
There was a loud clatter. You all kind of tensed up for a moment. You waited. The talking doesn't stop. The hammering doesn't stop.
Oh, thank fucking God.
They can't hear us over the
Everything
hammering.
keeps going.
look around the corner. Is there anything?
You turn into there. The room opens up to your right. There is a hallway and an entryway where just past it, you can kind of see an opening and some pillars. There is light emanating from the room ahead of you, and you can kind of see shapes, little goblins moving around in there. Lots of them.
Wait. Before we go into a bunch of dudes, we should see what's down the other end of this hallway.
Yes.
While we still have the advantage of stealth.
I mean, you are a hobgoblin, right? You want to try to talk to him?
Do you know what happened the last time I talked to the rest of these puny green fucks in this godforsaken rock?
True.
It was just a suggestion. There is no need to be.
They are inferior beings.
God damn.
Oh my god.
The only words they deserve.
Honestly, in
final.
another universe, that would be probably the funniest character out there. Just a racist ass goblin. If you like, we can check up in the up north first.
If it's okay with everyone else, I'd like to know what's up here because not only can we just get more of the map filled out while we still can, but also, God forbid, there be an enemy up there, or maybe even better, an extra escape route if needed. That'd be great.
You know what? I second that opinion very much now that you mentioned it that way.
Thumbs up from Noxia.
Oz is locked in, bro. I'm in my safe arc.
I will.
Safe arc.
I'll move up north first, unless you want to take point, Oswin. If not, I'll do it.
Nah. Side by side, brother.
All right.
That way I
Passing
can
by that
visually
opening,
engage
you
our
can
friend.
hear a cacophony of goblin voices kind of speaking out. You continue to move north, further up. The hammering and sawing gets louder as you move further north into the hallway.
Oh.
Oswin, as you creep up, the hallway opens up and curves a bit to the right. and from around the corner, pressing up against the wall, you can see there is a few goblins in the room up ahead. If you want to move your character up to the corner here, you can see a few goblins in the room up ahead. There is one slightly larger one just barking orders to the rest of them. He's standing atop of a wooden like stage. It's like shoddily built. It seems like they're still working on like fixing the rest of it, and he's the one giving orders like move this there. No you don't. Come on. Hurry up. Stop being so fucking lazy. And he's just yelling orders at these guys.
Okay, guys, hear me out. There's two ways to approach this. We go down and we take out the weaker ones because they're obviously here for some kind of maintenance. Or bear with me, right? What if I kill the boss
Yes.
and then I'm the boss?
Yes. I agree. I want that.
The
I was
choice is
thinking
yours.
that. Thinking of that.
The choice is
idea.
yours.
Let's do
But as
that.
the alpha gob here, think about it.
Yes. Without a doubt. What do you
I
guys
mean,
think?
if you can make it work, I don't see why not.
Either it's the funniest thing ever or I die again.
So we know you're not afraid of death. So
Or both.
So
what is
true,
it that you're trying to
actually.
do?
Okay, no, for real. Actually, what are we doing? Are we going back and taking out the weaker ones first, or do we just see if they fall apart without their boss?
I see a lot of them. I
actually
could
would
cast
also-
some lightning.
If we have the element of surprise, I would very much think that doing so in a larger scale with this many goblins first would probably be more advantageous.
I could cast
Yeah, I
some
actually
lightning.
also
Alright.
was gonna suggest that we appeal to the weaker goblins by killing the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in sync, dude.
the ones down in the other room.
Yes.
You can hear some yelling Oz from around the corner. You motherfuckers! I swear to God, when I get out of here, I'll get all your eyes! I'll take all your eyes out! And you hear like the boss goblin just kind of looking up from like a clipboard, just like, when we get done with the stage, we're selling that one first.
Oh.
Okay,
Aussie one, you
okay.
could
Do I have to roll initiative, or can I go balls deep right now?
Is that what you'd like to do?
If you'll allow it, my lord, I'm
Mhm.
ready for murder.
I grab onto Oswin's shoulder.
Do you
like,
guys want me
hold
to
him back.
cast some lightning? Like,
Hear me out, bro. I have
I-
compelled duel. I can challenge the boss right now.
But before that, how about we get a bigger, you know, explosive surprise on them, and then I look behind.
That sounds
both.
sus as hell. What does that mean?
I say that as I look back to Kira and Bree.
Kira and
It's like,
Mary, we
would-
can come
would
in
you guys
here
like
and
to,
crowd control
You want to call
everything.
lightning, then, guys?
crowd control is very much appreciated at this moment. So I look at both Kira and
I'm going
Bree.
to need another group stealth check since you are all taking a long time here to discuss this right around the corner.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
God damn. Okay.
It's over.
I don't know why it's rolling twice. It's automatic.
Can I
Oh, it
no,
says I have advantage on it for some reason.
now? Can I use Fortune of the Many to reroll that?
If you would like.
I rolled a nat 20.
Let's
I'm
go.
invisible.
If you would like to use your fortune of many. Cry, you rolled
Oh
a
wait,
10.
I read this wrong. I can draw
20
on the
plus 5, yeah.
bonds of people around me to gain +3.
No, I don't think
Apparently.
it works the way you think it works.
When you miss with an attack roll or fail with an ability check or saving throw, you can draw on your bonds of reciprocity to gain a bonus to the roll equal to the number of allies you can see within 30 feet of you. So you can get a +3 for sure.
Alright, I think I'm
Fuck
just
it, I'll
gonna do
use it.
call lightning. Let's just do this. They probably overheard us.
So you get an 8.
Do you still have
Okay.
stealth after getting a 7?
Probably not.
Well, it depends what the DC is.
So
Calling lightning?
Well, let's see
You
if
roll-
we can even do that.
you rolled an 8, correct? I'm gonna roll in front of the table for a perception check for the boss. Perception check in front of the table coming.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Okay, guys, let's figure this shit out right now.
lightning them, blast them.
Blast them.
I
Okay,
yeah, I
Larry and
told
I,
Kira.
you want to blast them together?
Okay, are we going for specifically like the boss, or are we just?
You
Just
guys
any-
handle the small ones. I'll challenge the boss to a duel with magic, and whatever happens from there happens.
We could
Alright,
we could
I
do
need to be
some
right here.
we could do some pretty explosive ones right here.
Basically
Okay,
big
hold up,
boom.
hold up. You're walking out into the open?
Yeah,
Barry? Is that
go
what's
to the
happening?
floor.
You're not
Back up,
completely
back up,
invisible if you
back
walk
up.
out into the open.
I did roll a nat 20.
Yeah, nat 20 walking out into the room still.
Okay, I'm right here. I'm right here.
They take a half a second to notice you.
You're certainly not invisible, but you have the best circumstances on your favor. You are still walking directly into the room.
Okay, let's
Okay.
call lightning. Let's do this. Shit.
No,
Okay,
hang
so
on. Now hang on.
since
Do
they
we
didn't
wanna?
notice you,
It'll take too long, or we have to roll again.
Yep.
since
Just-
they didn't
Okay.
notice you, I am going to have you guys roll initiative. They didn't notice you, right? So I'm going to have them roll with disadvantage for after whatever is going to happen. They will be in initiative for sure. So I am going to roll with disadvantage for them. You guys go ahead and roll yourselves into initiative, and then we'll go from there.
I like how the sword has initiative. What the fuck?
But we still get to attack first, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Surprise attack, right?
Yeah. With lightning.
Let's see. Boop, boom. Oswin, your first act. The dagger got initiative. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Wait, I thought
Probably
I thought me and Kira were attacking.
Yeah, we decided that we would go first.
Well, I mean, if Oswin's holding his turn, sure. That's. I mean,
Yeah,
Oswin
I'll
was
wait.
up first in initiative. It's his decision
Go
to do what
for
he
it.
wants. Okay. There.
Make this count.
You guys are holding to do your attack at the same time. If you're holding, just say you're holding your attack.
I'll try mine. Do I get advantage or anything for being stealth
Nope.
mode?
You get advantage on you guys. So if you surprise an enemy,
Okay.
the enemies who are surprised just get disadvantage on initiative check.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna roll
Okay.
too.
Level 3 spell is a 15, right?
Yes.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
No, you didn't.
No, but it's a 60-foot radius. So go ham.
60-foot radius for what?
Call lightning, I think.
60-foot range.
Oh,
No,
range,
no.
range.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I cast fireball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fireball! Let's see. Ellipses. Let's make that shit red. It's a 20 by 20, right?
It's yeah, 20-foot radius.
5, 10, 50, 25, 10, 15, 20. Where do you want it? Right here? Fireball?
Yep.
I've been saving this this GIF for this very moment.
All right. Dexterity saving throw coming in from everybody at disadvantage because they have no idea this is coming in. Let's do dexterity save. My fucking god. And then go ahead and roll your damage. They take half if they fail. I mean, half if they succeed in all.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Wow.
Can you ping Fireball for me? I just want to know.
I did. It's right above.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did. Thank you.
Each creature in a 20-foot radius
I did that for you.
centered on the point. That makes it dexterity saving.
Okay. Fireball damage 35. Let's see. The goblin boss. You see as they are all just like toiling away at work on this stage. And you hear like the goblin boss saying, Yeek is gonna want this done by the end of the week. The Xanathar Guild is coming, and we don't want to embarrass our. The fireball goes off. They're all immediately obliterated.
Nice. All of them? Even the goblin boss?
All of them. All of them are dead.
Oh, nice.
All of them are immediately dead as the fireball goes off, and incinerates all of them with just a. There is no explosion. Fireball is not an explosion. It is an emulation of fire magic. As you see the point of light move out from Vari's hand, away into the center of the goblins, and you can kind of just see one of them go, "What the fuck is that?" As the fire expands and engulfs all of them, and
Yeah.
just
Nice.
destroys every last goblin in the room.
Nice.
The dungeon tried to take my ass, and I took back.
Hmm.
They're all dead.
Nice.
Oh.
Well,
Nice.
It was easy.
Put on the goblin boss's clothes on. Walk into the
I
room.
want their head.
I don't think there's anything left.
They're
Oh,
eviscerated.
you're right. They're
ash.
ashes. Okay.
That is
They
ash.
You
are
got
burnt.
another one of those?
Their shoddy tools are just burnt and damaged. The stage is crisping, just smoldering after that fireball was left behind. They are just spots on the floor where they used to stand.
Nice.
Damn, wait. So there's no loot or anything, right? It's all burned too? They
Yeah.
didn't have anything.
They have some rudimentary hand tools sitting around the room here. If you wanna-
Nothing
have-
important looking from the boss or anything?
Probably nothing valuable.
You can get some like shitty looking like scimitars off of them. There's like maybe one bow that survived.
Wait, so we're out of initiative.
Let's see how much gold they had between all of them. Let's just see. They had money on them. Did they have money on them? 50-50
They had
they
money,
had.
it's all yours varies.
Let's see. They had let's do D12 gold pieces times 4. So they had this much gold. They had, let's see, this much silver and this much copper.
All right, let's take it all.
Between all of them. Go ahead and write that down. Figure it out.
God damn.
You have money again, Barry.
I'm taking all of it.
You did all the work.
You were the one that murdered him.
Yep. Take it.
Nobody else wants
The
it?
have no
coins
money.
are hot in your hand.
If I have to revive you, I'll ask you for some money or something, but it's all
You know what?
yours.
That's fair. That's fair.
You can use this money to get a doctor to bring your ass back.
My ass is back already.
It is.
Yeah,
I
don't
brought
know,
it
but
back.
doesn't look like
I
it.
was the
It
doctor.
looks the same. Definitely still looks flat. I don't know.
Wow.
Could you imagine Kira just having like a feat to revive somebody? They're like, I'm sorry, I'm flat broke. Just kills them again.
I'm going to roll for a random encounter.
Revives them to 1 HP, and then I was like, never mind.
It's like that meme where you go to the tattoo artist and then your card declines and they just rip your skin off.
So, there was another voice in this room, correct?
There is still shouting coming from this direction over here.
How's their shouting now after that? Just fucking very
Just
violent.
the same of threats of ripping eyes out and ripping their guts out and getting back what was theirs.
No question of loud
Nope.
noise.
It was an emulation. It wasn't like an explosion or anything like that.
Got you.
Nice.
Magic is the
You know
tricky
what?
thing.
How, hypothetically, let's just say I don't know what that word means, Sean.
Do you guys
How would
want
you
to?
define it?
An emulation? It wasn't an explosion. It was like a burning. It was like if
just
you were
light.
to light. It was like if you were to light a whole bunch of toilet paper up. You know how it doesn't explode, but it burns super fast,
Got you.
and you can kind of
Isn't-
hear like the.
Emulation,
Off of
it's like radiant light, but there's no heat, or is there heat? There's heat.
There's heat. There's heat in an emulation for sure, but it's not an explosion. Is all.
I got an idea. Now.
It was like you microwaved the air.
enlighten the possibility of me maybe not knowing the word. Let's continue. I would like to go into the room of the yelling.
Okay, Karaya, you enter into a room. 4 iron gibbets hang from chains hooked to a 10-foot ceiling. Gibbets are like manacles. The gibbets are empty except for one that holds a wailing goblin. Just a small female-looking goblin, just yelling obscenities, sees you enter the room and goes quiet and just stares you down. What do you
I
do?
Is she hot?
Oh, damn.
I do
She's
like
gotta
a
be hot.
menacing
Oh.
I do a menacing walk like I'm fucking like a walk that Negan would do from The Walking Dead, where he just like strides, does not like lose momentum as he strides, and I just look at the goblin, like pacing past them, just to get like a read of like their you know their
It's just
reaction.
eyeing you suspiciously. So, what are you here to do the deed? You here to kill them for me? Do you work for the Xanathar?
And I might be. There's a possibility that that could be a thing.
I'm not surprised he sent someone to finish me off.
Well, you have done some horrible deeds that need to be punished.
Let's get it over with already. I can't stand this place.
That's a freak sentence.
We could spare you,
Before-
though.
Before your sentencing, would you
Before
like
we
any
kill this
last
thing,
words? in
Maybe we should
regards
find
to
out why it was
your,
chained.
Why
your
are we
misdeeds?
killing her?
It sees Kira move in and say what she says. Takes a look at her, takes a look at you, and her face turns into a scowl. You're not with the Xanathar. Who are you?
I grunt. I was like, you guys were supposed to wait in the back,
Whoops.
but and just
We were
let's
actually
just
helping
say-
him with the Xana. We're like contractors. We're training to be with the Xanathar, and he's our lead.
Oh,
I
yeah? How many eyes does the Xanathar have? She asks.
You don't get to ask the questions here.
Then you're not of the Xanathar, and I have no more words for you.
I take as soon as like she finishes saying that, I put like the point of my tomahawk near the eyeballs. Is like, in a minute, you're not even gonna know how many eyes anyone's gonna have in a minute if you don't tell us.
She
Why
spits
are you here?
Bro,
I stab one of her eyes.
You stab out one of her eyes, she screams and howls in pain.
I disagree with this course of action vehemently.
I mean, what would you do if a goblin just spat in your face?
She's chained up, and she's clearly, something of value to this organization. She could have been a powerful ally.
Right.
Probably not now.
I mean,
Right.
Cry doesn't have a lot of allies that would, just spit in their face like that.
Pariah.
Yes.
What god do you follow?
Oh my god, I gotta go back to my notes because I forgot the name.
Mm-hmm.
Give me uno segundo. Well, I talk to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. And what is the god that you follow? And what alignment does your god fall under?
My god
Pariah.
is Yokahu, and alignment. That is a good question.
Pariah.
Yes.
A few of the feathers fall out of your hat. Your
Oof.
I look down, and I see my feathers on the ground, and I don't even say a word. I just slowly go down and pick them up.
You pick them up. They are now covered in the blood of the goblin that you stabbed in the eye.
I look at as I was looking at the feathers in my hand, I just slowly look at I backtrack from looking at the blood stains on it to the stains that are on my axe.
She stares back at you and says, I have nothing to say to you, you monster!
I look up in the air, in the sky, and then I just sigh, and then I just walk out the room, and just go around the corner to contemplate to myself.
Okay. You guys stand amongst a bunch of bird bodies. I'm gonna roll for an encounter while you guys decide what to do next.
I'm gonna go up to the goblin and tear a piece of clothing from my clothes and apply it to her eye and try to close, try to put pressure on the wound.
You won't fool me with your disgusting good guard, bad guard routine.
Well,
She spits on you as well.
oh, okay. Well, would you like to be free? I could cut those chains
I'm,
off.
so-
I
I'm
could.
sorry. I just imagine just getting spat on the
What?
face and just saying,
What
"Hey,
is
you
your
want to be
game?
free?"
What is your game? You walk in here, you stab my eye out, and you just want to free me for nothing? What is your game?
There is no game. This dungeon's been pretty despicable towards my party and I, and we're highly triggered by constant negativity of other people. So, he's a bit triggered, he's a bit traumatized by this
You'd
dungeon.
really free me?
As long as you do not attack my party, we will free you. We just like to know where Hallister has gone. I am looking for him.
Alistair, who are you talking about?
I thought he runs this place.
What?
He's like this old wizard.
Old Those are, you fool, those are old tales. No one's seen the wizard in years, ages.
We saw a copycat of him made of wood just in a few rooms ago.
Impossible. It's just an old wives' tale. Now set me free.
I think you should have a please in your words because I can choose not to set you free.
You stab me in the
My
eye,
God.
then ask me to say, please just leave me to die. You give me no pride left.
Ira,
Yeah?
can you leave the room for a second?
Yep. I'm leaving.
What do you want? She
Nothing.
looks projected downward.
Mike is gonna put his hand on the eye that's wounded. And I'm gonna use another hand of healing.
The bleeding stops, but it does not regenerate the eye.
It's not much. He's gonna take the chains and he's gonna break it.
You snap them with your strength easily.
The goblin is shorter, so he would have kneeled down to actually like heal, right?
Yeah.
All right. He breaks the chains. He stands up. He extends
She
his
looks
arm
at
and
you.
says, "Go."
Looks at you. Looks at the door. And she runs. Gone.
Right back into the other goblins.
Oops.
They're gonna die.
When the door opened, you can hear voices. Like many voices. And with that, she's gone.
Mike is gonna walk over here. He's gonna say, "Well, that's mercy. One of two things is gonna happen. Either we're gonna get some enemies real soon, or we can keep on going."
Should probably move.
Give it a second. Let's just be ready.
The voices echo in the chambers around you. What are you guys doing?
I guess I'm waiting.
I'm gonna go up to the doors and just peek around it just to see what's
Okay.
happening. Being very quiet about this.
You peek around it, and the hallway opens, and you can see a large chamber before you, vaulted ceilings, very, very high ceilings. Stone pillars in front of you obstruct most of your view, but you can just see tables, little ramshackle like. Give me a perception check with disadvantage. Okay. With a 14, you can make out a few goblins just past those pillars, and they're standing behind a table. And laid out on the table is just like some meat, and that's really all you can make out from there. One of them is like taking a cleaver and he's like hacking at the meat, and you can see actually on the other side of the table, a goblin walks up. You see them exchange something, hands over the meat, and the goblin walks away.
Hmm.
You don't speak goblin, you're not exactly sure what they're saying. That's all you get. What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back into that and say, "Hey, Oswin, I can't understand their language. I need a translator."
I will go over.
I saw that they had meat on the table, but some goblins were exchanging something to each other.
Oswin, as you move forward to go around the corner to listen in where Kira was, you hear them bartering. They're talking about prices, sizes. One of the goblins walks up and says, "Have you seen anyone get any torches recently?" And yeah, right over that stall. He walks off. That's all you get.
They're just trying to get supplies. It sounds like
Hmm.
nothing really important going on. They're distracted again. If you guys want to finish them all off,
Do you think they're chained up? Because they didn't come.
we wouldn't know without getting any closer. And if they aren't, then we risk going into a fight with just the two of us.
That's true.
What are you guys doing? I'm gonna roll another random encounter and pass time.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I'm ready to move up.
Whatever you guys are doing, tell me.
We can move up.
Well, she didn't send anybody after us, so.
How long do you guys wait here? Tell me. An hour? 2 hours? How long are you guys gonna stand around and wait?
I don't think we were waiting for even an hour.
Probably
Yeah, it was
like
between,
15
10,
minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
You got it. Marking time.
going.
Micah.
Oh,
We're not gonna check out what was down here.
Kira, you walk out
oh God.
into a grand hall. Voices emanate from the southern area of this hall. There are torches lighting up the entire area. Give me just 1 second. To your left, on top of a stone dais, sits a large white throne. To your right, 8 stalls with various goblins walking around between stall to stall, grabbing things from here and there. You see some stalls have food, some stalls have equipment. You walk right out into the hall, and across from you there is a door that is guarded by 2 smaller goblins, two larger buff-looking goblins on either side of the door. They notice you, they perk up, and they just go, "Oh, visitors!" and they wave you over.
Okay. Oh, okay. Shouldn't this whole entire area be lit up?
Uh,
Should be. Um,
Give me just one moment.
Alright, Kira's gonna look back at her group and be like, they're friendly-ish right now, come on.
Hold on. Give me just one moment as I give you guys a little view of what it is you see. Coming around the corner, lots of noise, things being moved around, and stalls. Goblins moving between the stalls. At the far north of the room, a large white throne sits up on top of a dais. Some guards are along the right side, the eastern end of the hall. They notice you, they smile, and they wave you over. Oh, traveler! It's been quite some time since anyone's made it down into the dungeon. I see you've made it past Xanathar's men.
Come on guys, let's go. They seem friendly. Be on your guard, though.
Ah, more of you. Are you guys stepping out?
I am.
You guys are greeted by these goblins.
I'm gonna say
I'm just Noxia's thinking in the back of her head that she sure hopes nobody enters the fucking incinerated room behind us.
I'm glad to see some friendly faces around here. What is this place?
You and I both. We haven't seen any adventures down here in years. Ever since the Xanathar took over.
Well,
Ever since the Xanathar took over Skullport.
oh, is that the entrance of the dungeon?
Skullport? No, it's the city further down, somewhere. You never heard of Skullport? What? How did you get here?
We went down a hole in a tavern, and we are exploring the dungeon, and we've been facing a lot of, very hostile people who's tried to kill my party and I. We don't know who they are.
Bugbears, goblins, the sort, people who look like us?
Yes.
Yeah, those would be the Xanathar men.
Oh,
He's been strong arming his way through the dungeon, trying to take over as many levels as he can. Well, we, the Rustbone goblins, have taken hold here on this level. We've been working on trying to build up a market here in case any adventures eventually made it down. Just trying to build a life down here, you know?
that's understandable.
Oh.
Have you guys... I think we've been wiping out the, Xanadar Guild, honestly.
Well, we'd be really thankful of that.
Could you actually, provide us, like, an area of rest later on?
Well, we can't promise you anything, but maybe we can bring you to Yek. Yek can let you know. Yeah, Yek the Tall will know.
Who is Yuck?
He's our leader.
Oh my god.
We would love to meet your leader.
Sure. Come on, come with us. And they begin to lead you south. Well, one of them stays to guard the door, and the other one begins to lead you south through the marketplace. You walk past the stalls, and you can see here they're selling various meats, some like worn out items. You can see some like vegetation, some mushrooms, some fruits. Like they're not really of the most pristine quality around here, but it's not trash that they have. Um, Most basic needs that you might have could probably be supplied here, you figure. The goblins kind of stare you down and they're greeting you left and right with smiles, and you can hear them saying, "Finally! Finally, some business! I can't believe it!"
Um, uh, before we meet your leader, is it okay if we like look around the market and we can restock on our rations and stuff like that?
Yeah, feel free. See if they got anything that you want.
Alright.
So, whatever you guys want, you guys are here at the market. The Goblin Market has been doing its best to scrounge, asking around. You can see that they're doing their best to scrounge around the dungeon levels to grab whatever supplies they can. Here and there, you kind of like your whole trip down here. You've been noticing that the dungeon has been pretty bare. There hasn't been very much to find here or there. You found dead bodies, bodies looted, but you see here the goblins had plenty of supplies like worn out leather belts, pouches, some arrows, some bows. You even see, well, let's see what they have. So the way this is going to work, each of you can ask for three things. You will have a 50-50 shot of them having that object. And let's see. Well, yeah, let's say you guys can each ask for three things for now. Let's see if they have the item. We'll do a 50-50 roll of whether they have it or not, and then we can see how many of that supply that they have to give you if you guys want to take the time to go shopping.
I'm gonna rally everyone up into a group and huddle and be like, "All right, guys, huddle, 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 huddle around me."
Noxia points to the back of the back where the
Huddle.
burnt victims are. It says,
Huddle.
starts playing charade.
Guys, come here. What are we gonna do and say if those guys were actually good? And also, there's the throne. The throne that we've been looking for.
Hold on. We need to make sure they don't get here, or they're going to see the boss is dead.
Or we just be honest with them and say we're very sorry.
That
One of
is
them,
absolutely not how that's going to work.
the goblin that's with you, kind of just like looks over your shoulder and kind of speaks up and is like, "I wonder if Grimmel's done with the stage yet."
Oh, they need a moment. They need a moment. I body block it. They need a moment.
Ah, you met them. I see.
Yeah, I actually fed them some, you know, food that us goblins enjoy, brother.
rations.
Haha.
Grimmel's quite a funny man. The
It was
joke's on that
it was
one.
bad, and they need the bathroom.
Kira's just like,
In fact, that smell you can probably smell. That's the bad. It's not going good, brother. I wouldn't go.
Smells
over
like
there.
they stopped for lunch.
Kira's like, looking at Oswin like, they're gonna find out.
No,
And-
nah.
I'm looking at him like,
The green ones are kind of stupid. Okay, Noxia, take my money, and I need you to go shop for me.
I can't.
Oh yeah, you can't talk.
can't talk.
Yeah, someone take my money and go shop for me, and I'm just gonna,
Oh,
you know,
God.
Kira's,
look for potions and a scroll of remove curse. Thanks, that's all I need.
Oswin, we should, be honest about how bad your food taste is. And the smell.
Oswin.
Oswin.
Okay. So what happens, right, is I'm taking Gorse and I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Oswin, Oswin. We're gonna distract them as much as we can. You get those bodies the fuck out of there.
Wait. How big is my horse?
They're gonna notice people are
There's
missing.
there's no bodies. It's ashes.
Just pick up the loot.
Can anybody generate like a strong wind or anything?
Wait, Micah. Your shell.
Please.
Put the ashes.
Oh my
Put everything in your shell. You're a Roomba. Go. I block you, Roomba. Everyone shop. Act like nothing happened.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You wanted some good NPCs, right?
I
Yay!
do.
Oh my god! Go,
Can I
Roomba
try to-
boy, go.
Can I do a performance check to distract them?
Sure. What are you doing to distract them? Tell me what you're doing first before you roll.
Oh fuck.
I go up to Very and be like,
Pork.
if you're gonna perform, just say you have a religious ritual that you would like to share, and it's part of your religion.
Okay, I'm gonna like make my way towards the market,
Yep.
and she's just like walking very centrally and like trying to bum a glass of wine off of everybody.
You're just asking around for a glass of wine?
Yep, I'm trying to distract everybody.
Roll me a d4. Odds, no. Evens, yes.
Okay.
All right. Odds, nah. None of them seem to have any alcohol or wine.
Well,
Sorry, can't help you, lady.
are they distracted?
You're going around asking them for wine. They responded. They were distracted for like 5 seconds.
All right. Well, that didn't do anything.
Micah, go! Micah, go!
What's the rest of you doing?
Allowed to interact with them.
Roomba.
You're walking around and picking up. Okay, I'm gonna roll for a random encounter. Let's see. I'm gonna start rolling my regular dice. Damn it. Start picking up the bodies. Stuffing them into your shell.
God damn.
There you go. All right, what are you guys doing in the meantime? Who else is shopping? What are you guys shopping for? That's one of Vary's. Let's say, you know what? I'm gonna say you guys have 6 things between all of you. 6 things between all of you. That was one of them. You have 5 left. 50-50 shot of them having it.
Can I
Somebody
Give
please.
give.
can I ask for health potions?
Health potions. D4. Odds yes, evens no.
How many does everyone get of like the chance to find something? 3, right?
You.
Odds?
Odds yes,
I'm-
evens no.
Can I
I'm
roll for a
that's
scroll
yes.
of remove curse?
So what I'm gonna do, because I'm making this up as we go along, right? I don't want you guys to ask for the same thing over and over. I'm like, oh, I'll ask for health potions. I'll ask for health potions. So I will give you each 2 turns. We'll go through everybody. I said 3 before, so we'll go everybody 3 turns. We'll go through once. Go ahead and think of different things to ask for. So that was 1 from. You guys keep track of how many you asked for each. I trust you. Odds is no, so that's 1 from Very, 1 from.
I thought odds was
Noxia.
yes and evens were no.
Odds.
Odds were yes, I thought, and evens were no. Right, guys?
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Odds were
That's what
yes, evens no.
Then yes, they have healing potions. Let's see. Let's see how many healing potions they have. Let's roll a d8.
One.
They have 1 potion of superior healing.
Damn.
Super.
You see 1 shiny bottle of bright red potion. The goblin tells you, I've got a healing potion over here. I think it's a strong one. If you want it, 100 gold.
I'll buy it.
Sweet.
Is it a
Takes your
good?
gold.
What kind of potion? Is like how good
Potion
of
of
a
superior
healing?
healing. Potion of superior healing. So a potion of superior healing. Give me just a second. Superior healing. That is going to be loading up. 8d4 plus 8.
Damn.
So Noxia buys it and
Oh.
gives it to Oswin.
You got it. All right. So keep going. While you guys are shopping around, Micah is getting rid of bodies.
I'm gonna go back and be like, I'm gonna say to Micah, hey, we could tell them that the Xanathar Guild wiped out
And you
everyone
help me
here.
or you shut the fuck up.
Hey, hey, I'm making logical sense. We could say there was a powerful spellcaster on the Xanathar Guild and blame them.
Okay, we can figure this out after we pick up the garbage.
Ugh.
Okay,
All
you're
right,
gonna help him pick it
Zumba.
up. You're gonna help him pick it up. All right. What are the rest of you doing?
So we get to ask three items.
Correct, and you've asked for one so far, and so isn't Barry. Go ahead, give it to me. What do you guys need? You guys needed a shop. Here's your shop. Tell me.
I put mine in the chat, but I rolled no for them.
You rolled no for both of them. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll for it.
Me?
Yep. Oil. See if they have some oil. A 4. Nah, no oil.
How about
Can I-
lanterns?
Oh,
You just want a
maybe
lantern?
what we need.
That can be. Remember, keep track of how many you ask for. I'm trusting you guys, 3 each. But if you want to check if they have lanterns, go ahead and roll for it. D4. Odds yes, even no.
So we can't ask for the same item though?
No. Because I mean, if they don't have oil, they don't have oil. You can't just ask the next guy, does he have oil? You're asking everybody. You're looking around the shops. It's a 50-50 shot of if they have what you want or no. Of course, we're not asking for mystical magic items. That'll be a fucking 1 on a D100.
I'll
So what
roll
else
it.
can we ask for?
Whatever you want. What do you want? What are you looking for? What do you need?
Or you could take the chance on that D100 and hopefully roll a 1.
Hey, tell me what you're looking for. I will tell you the odds. That's all I'm saying. 3 items each. Go ahead. Take your time. I'm going to start passing by time. In the next, like, 2 minutes, I'm going to roll for another random encounter.
What else would be a reasonable thing to ask for? I don't know much about D&D items.
What do you need? I don't know. What would
I'll
you
make it-
physically? You're in a dungeon. What do you need?
Sean, I'll make both of our jobs.
How much
easier
food does everyone have?
We could ask.
There you go. Rations would be nice.
I
What are you
mean,
going to?
I'm actually fine on rations.
Sean, I will
Pitch me a random scroll.
make your job so much easier on both
Uh-huh.
our sides, you and me.
Uh-huh.
Is there an empty like corner in this little market that I can sit and ponder to myself for the remainder of this little market run? Because Karai's not gonna buy anything.
Yeah, you can sit wherever you like. Yeah.
Karai's gonna
Like-
like go to like some wall that's like furthest away from like everyone. And
Where are you going, Raya? Right up there, near the throne.
wherever is like a spot that he can be by himself.
Raya, roll me a history check. Disadvantage. Actually, regular roll. Let's roll a regular roll. It's only been a day. Come on, it's only been a day. You guys aren't silly. Let's just see if you remember.
Remembers little halfling twerking on a piano.
19. With a 19, you're standing there, and you're like looking around the room, large, cavernous room, stalls, goblins moving around, big white throne, big white throne. What was it you were sent down here for again?
You know what, Karaya? I would probably have a very distinct idea of what that would be.
Jose, what do you want? Not weapons and wares. What weapon do you want? What ware do you want?
Well, the reason I was asking for weapon is wares is because I was wondering if they have gloves.
You want some gloves? Sure. Yeah, gloves. Sure. Find some worn out gloves. 5 copper.
I'm talking about like gloves that are probably like enchanted. Or
Enchanted
special
gloves.
Like special gloves, like anything that
They're
can.
giving you this like, are you fucking serious face? Like, if I had some magic gloves, you think I'd just be putting it on this table for you?
What about for little old me?
I'm looking for like sparkle hands or something. Damn.
Sparkle hands. You want sparkle hands from the goblins? You can actually you see one of the goblins behind his stall. He's just kind of like giving spirit fingers, and sparkles are coming out of his hands. He's got some rubber gloves on.
No, sparkle hands are a specific gloves, pair of gloves that grant lightning charges on unarmed attacks.
Oh, they
yeah,
don't
we'll
have
do
that.
No.
Yeah. Well,
Even if
I
they
guess my
did,
2 fucking 1 rolls didn't work for shit.
You wanted just some gloves. Well, be specific. You're just like, I'm just hoping they have gloves. Yeah, okay. No, I want magic gloves. You're like one-upping it every time.
you know what the messed up part is? If he did roll the D100, he would have probably had such a great chance of getting it.
Maybe.
With
Maybe.
all those ones.
They got some regular gloves.
Trying to add to my fucking attacks. Damn it.
It's like one of those like I'll answer any 3 questions. So
All right. Rolling
with
for
this-
random encounter. Passing time. What do you guys
but
got?
what I was trying to say, Kraya, very smart, would probably have an intellect of like what to figure out with the situation. He's looking at the bloodied feathers that are in his hand, and he is like, you can't see in his face, but you can see it in his body gestures that he is just feeling defeat and contemplated, and he just wants to be left alone.
You got it.
DM.
Yes.
Does Oswin's potion of greater healing count?
Potion of greater healing? Absolutely.
Is that redundant because they got the superior one? or
Oh,
no?
they asked for healing potions. Yeah, they already asked for healing potions. They had the one healing potion. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. I can't think of anything else then, so I will just sit back at the door.
Okay.
Can I? Hmm.
I remember being told you guys wanted items.
Well, then can I
I don't
roll
really.
for...
Is there like a list of D&D items that I can? I don't
Yeah.
even know what exists.
I mean, what do you want? Toenail clipper? Do you want a candle? Do you want what do you want?
Can I
what
have
do
a
you need?
candle? Does anyone have a fucking candle?
Roll a d4.
Just yell it at the goblin guy. Well, fucking candle.
I got some candles.
Does this count as a light source? Can I carry a candle around?
Yeah, you can carry a candle around.
I mean, for
Candlelight.
me, it's like a torch, right? Because
Can a
I'm
candle count as a
fucking,
torch for?
I'm
They
fucking
got-
like.
I mean, a candle still only gives 5 feet of light plus 5 feet of dim light, so 10 feet in total. But I mean, it is a candle. There's 12 of them. They're a silver each.
Buy them all.
Okay, you know what? I'll buy like 4 of them.
Buy 4 candles. Buy yourself 4 candles.
Okie dokie.
Anything else?
Give me a lantern.
You want a lantern? Roll for it. D4. All right, they got some lanterns. Let's see. They have 3 lanterns. How many do you want? They're about 30 silver pieces each.
Where is my gold? Where's this under?
It's under your inventory. Right at the top.
Was it? 30.
30 silver each. How many lanterns do you want? Buy as many as you like. There's 3 lanterns, so you can buy up to 3. Anything else that you guys want while you're here at the shop?
Yes.
The guy.
I'm
I
gonna
have to find.
buy 2 lanterns and
You
give
said
them-
I can roll a 1d100 for the chance.
Does
of
the
them
lanterns
having-
have-
I said you tell me what you're looking for. I will tell you what you're rolling.
Does the lanterns have oil?
This is.
Is
Go
the
ahead.
lantern what?
pre-oiled?
No.
Shit, they're not pre-oiled?
No, you want some oil?
What?
We can't. We already rolled
No,
for
We
oil.
already rolled for
Oh, you already rolled for oil? There's no oil.
Why aren't they sold pre-oiled?
Why would they be?
I mean, are they torches you could just light up?
How many times do you go to a store and you have batteries included? Not all the time.
Oh my god.
I actually hate how much sense that makes.
Usually they sell the batteries at the store.
Not always.
It's a goblin store. They're broke.
How many oil lanterns have you gone into in Home Goods and like had the oil in the lantern? Come on.
You're for
This is
real
Home Goods.
though.
No, this is Home Goods. Come on, this is
Every
Dungeon
single
Goods.
one I've been to. No.
Anyways, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. But yeah, no oil. They got lanterns. You got a lantern. Anything
Noxie
else,
is
guys?
gonna check up on Micah
Yep.
and
Micah
see.
is finishing up, sweeping up the last of the ashes.
And Micah is going to be moving on to the table, the stage.
How are
Done?
we gonna explain
The
this,
stage? Are you trying to stuff the whole stage? It is a smoldering. That is not going to fit in your bag. I'm
No,
just
no,
gonna tell
no.
you, it's not gonna
What I'm saying is the stage
fit. Yeah.
like safe?
Safe. What does that mean? Safe.
Because I mean, just because wood is burnt doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. You can still like
One of the
torch
legs
wood.
snaps and it's on an angle.
Okay, Micah is gonna
It is
use
burnt to a
immovable rod to hold the stage up.
You got it. It's still blackened and burned.
I'm gonna go up to Micro and be like, how are we gonna explain their absences?
How much to roll for a health amulet?
For a health amulet, give me a D100. Give me a D100. You got to roll a 67.
Imagine.
An amulet of health.
Aw.
Ooh.
48. That's only 19 away from a 67.
Oh, you know what? They have an amulet of almost health.
An amulet of almost being healing.
An amulet of health.
It's just the bent. It's just the bent necklace.
I'm interested in the bent necklace.
You want it? It's 3 copper.
Okay, sold.
There you go. It's a medallion that's been bent.
Scroll of invisibility.
Roll invisibility. Okay, let's do. Scroll of invisibility.
Look, you started this. All right.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. Scroll invisibility. Let's say there is 10% chance. No, 5% chance. 5% chance. So 95 to 100, and it's there on a D100. Scroll invisibility is not too crazy.
Ow. Damn.
He did
Yeah.
mention way earlier that you guys want magic items. It's gonna be a D100 roll.
Do I get the +3 for my proficiency bonus?
No.
Yeah, worth a shot.
This is a luck roll.
That was a pretty good goddamn roll.
It's close. Close. Feeling lucky.
Did they have a potion of invisibility, but not your toes?
Didn't
I'll
you
take that
already
for a
try
90.
3 times?
No, I'm just fucking with you. That's actually my 3rd time. Yes.
All right.
We never actually rolled for rations, which I could use.
Micah is moving on.
Yeah, you.
Micah still has
I mean,
rations.
you guys can still shop, but Oswin, Micah, and me have already done our rolls.
I mean, that doesn't mean that I can't buy what I know is there now.
Yeah,
Because you guys rolled
I'm just
for it.
saying, like, you can't find anything else for yourself.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3 on what are you looking for? I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
Rations.
I want a bag of
Rations?
holding.
Oh, yeah, some rations? Here,
Yeah, we
roll
never
a 3 on
actually rolled.
rations. Here you go. Between all the stalls, you can find 22 rations.
Okay. How much?
Let's give me just a moment.
I want a bag of holding.
You want a bag of holding?
Yeah.
5% chance, 95 to 100 D100. Bag of holding. Rations. Let me just see what the value of a ration is, if it does have a value, or I'll have to make one up. 5 silver pieces per ration.
I would like to
What
buy
do I?
3 rations.
Yeah, as many as you like.
What do I
I'll say
roll? A D100?
D100. D100, 95 to 100, you got a bag of holding. Or at least you have one available to buy.
Fuck.
Not this time. You guys could return later and try again. But I'll probably change up the rules later on for like one item each or something. This is like the
Or
first time you guys are going
cook
through.
later.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Or maybe I'll just have to make some sort of random generator for a store and tell you guys what they have. Well, we'll figure it out. It's the first time here, so I'm being a little generous. You tell me what you're trying to get. I tell you how the chances are.
I have a suggestion when it comes to that.
We'll figure that out another time. For right now, this is how it works.
Yeah. No, not now. You just like put it on a list and you're like, yeah, randomly generate.
You guys found the Goblin Market. You found the Goblin Bazaar. Well.
Alright.
All right, rolling for another random encounter.
Yeah, we're golden for right now.
All right.
I
Alright,
want.
let's move on.
Can I choose my
Let's
last
go.
one? Boots of Levitation.
Boots of Levitation. Give me 95 to 100. Boots of Levitation.
Fuck. I gotta pee.
I don't think that breaks the game, right? 5% chance sounds good, yeah. Did you roll before you go?
Yeah,
42. All right.
I gotta pee. Really
42.
quick.
Didn't get it. Go ahead and use the bathroom. Anybody else have anything left that they're trying to shop for? If not, we'll move on.
There's no more potions. Because that was already bought. Nobody said regular potions, did they?
It
was
was
just supposed to be
redundant.
healing.
I
We
said
rolled a
regular
one, so
potions
I
in
made
the
it one
beginning and
good
I
potion.
flubbed it.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think Micah will probably get 4 rations as well.
You got it. Go ahead and grab those rations.
I would like to roll for like a charcoal paste or like
Charcoal paste.
yeah,
Connor,
like,
brush your teeth.
no
Okay.
makeup.
To see if
That
they have
charcoal
any burnt.
paste.
Very. No need
Yeah.
to roll. You know where to get some charcoal.
You are so right.
That's sick. You're sick.
How much was the it's 5 silver pieces, so I got 4. Okay.
DM, might I plead for one
Yeah.
more request?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get 1 more ration.
Can I see if they have a scroll of cure
getting?
wounds?
A scroll of cure wounds. That's not too crazy. We'll say. Roll a d6 if you get a 6.
I love you.
That's not
He
too
flubs
crazy.
it and finally gets a fucking odd. Wow!
You
Holy
got it.
shit.
How much?
A scroll of healing. 200 gold. The greedy goblin looks back at you and yells.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
All right.
You want to try that again?
What did I miss?
Intimidation check? What do you tell me how you're intimidating him? Tell me what you're doing in the middle of
I'm
this
gonna get
goblin bar.
really close into his fucking face
Yeah.
and just spit on him.
You're gonna get close in his face and spit on him.
Do you want to try that again?
He stares back at you and he goes, "For you, I don't sell to one of Azarok's men." He spits back in your face.
Maglubier hates you.
I leave.
He goes, "Yeah, that's right. Walk away. You and your buddies have been coming up here and bugging us for long enough. Fuck out of here."
Oof.
Fuck you, booger skin.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Micah's gonna walk up and try to buy it. He's like, how much did you say that was?
300 gold.
You said 200. I know damn well you said 200.
300 gold. Take it or leave it.
Okay, show
I'll
him
take
your
it.
butthole.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah? You see, as you go to square up, all the goblins kind of start to pull out daggers, and they're just looking at you like, you sure you want to do that?
No.
Take out the ashes. Spit out the ashes on the floor right now.
Oh my god.
No.
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Ooh.
Yeah. The Rustbone goblins don't kowtow to the Xanathar Guild or Azarok's Legion.
Mike is just gonna turn around and be like, Osmond, if you don't shut the fuck up, all you've ever done is been fucking trouble to us. Sit down for once. Shut up.
I'm gonna
Leave
go.
it to me.
I'm gonna go up to the nice goblin that greeted us. I'm just like, hey, is this
And
normal?
looks back at the guy. I'm so sorry about him.
Spits again.
Do you want me to fucking hit him for you? I
My
don't
brother should have
mind.
came back and killed these
But I
motherfuckers.
really
Fuck
need
them.
that fight. Shut up.
Yeah, hit him. Hit him.
Is this the nice goblin?
If I hit him, can I at least get the scroll? Not for the 200 that you originally said, and
I
not
think
for
you
the 300 that you're saying now. I'll give you 220,
There's like a pause. He looks at you. Who
and I'll hit
do
him.
you think you are?
Wait a second. What happened to the girl that ran away over here that you guys let out?
Yeah.
What girl?
What?
Let
The
out
goblin
what?
that came by with the gouged eye.
What goblin with a gouged eye? Let out what? What are you talking? You didn't. You didn't. And one of them runs off to the room.
Mike is just gonna put his hand in front of his face.
Oh God.
There's
Wait,
no
I
evidence.
didn't think they could hear that. I thought I was talking to us. My bad.
Every time. He's just
Wait,
Mike
but
is
they're-
his hands in his face.
Every time.
Every
But
time.
you cleaned up, right? You cleaned up, right?
I think that's the problem. Is there's nothing there. There's supposed to be something there.
Don't worry about it.
You hear him yell, "She's gone! They let her go!" And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Actually, just before the session ends, the door to the south is going to throw open, and walking through, you see three hobgoblins walking through.
Hey, they're red like you.
They bust through.
Is that really
the
happening?
goblin-
Like right now?
Yeah, that's happening right now. They bust through.
You're 100%. That's happening right now.
Yeah, it's happening right now. Bust through.
That's
The
happening right
goblins
now
either
on
side of the
floor
door.
2. I thought they were on floor 3.
But the doors bust open and three hobgoblins walk out. The two goblins on either side move out. They notice who it is, and then they just kind of slink back, and they allow them to push through. The hobgoblins give a snort, and they go, "Yeah, that's what I thought." They see you guys on the other end of the room, and they go, "Who are they?" We'll pick up next week.
Oh.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I did not expect it this early. Okay. Holy shit.
I think the Xanathar Guild is a tyrant to these. To the green.
They are not Xanathar, brother.
They're not?
Yeah, yeah.
You'll find out on the next episode.
Yo, guys, any thoughts? Any thoughts of everything that's been?
Yeah, I have a thought. I was so fucking proud that Barry got this incredible like one-hit kill and took out all of our enemies, and then it turns out to be the biggest fucking mistake of the night.
Hey, you know what? To me, that's what D&D is all about, baby, and I'm happy about it. To be honest.
Yeah. Honestly, if things went perfectly, would it really be fun?
Yeah. Which, by the way, in role playing, Cry's probably
Never.
Cry's like
I think we should
contemplating to
apologize.
himself. But outside of role playing, if I had a chance, I'd stab the fucking eye off of that woman goblin again, because that was some good ass fucking
Hey.
moment.
So I mean, I'm not 100% sure if this was.
Line.
I'm not 100% sure if this was caught because there was like no reaction given. But you guys are sent down here to find an alabaster throne. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
No.
A
I do.
throne.
Alabaster is a white stone.
Yes.
It's that's wrong in the room.
Mhm.
Yeah, somebody
Oh.
said that.
I remember I was
But
because I
why
had to
is
roll
it
the history
important?
check.
It's the whole reason you're here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why we were sent down here.
Oh, I was sent down here by myself.
It just so happens that
Wait,
the-
I think I lagged out.
Oh, you guys are looking for a white stone throne. That's the whole reason you're here.
Could you?
yes. But Ren, to answer your question, that is true. I'm supposed to be, but backstory, which a lot of us haven't really been dishing out as much besides
Whoa.
what's her name? Wow, I can't remember your character's name, Brie.
Kira?
For some reason, I had a long day, so I apologize if
That's okay.
Kira.
Oh. You know what? Last thing before we end the session. They discover that the goblin is missing. They call out. The bugbears the hobgoblins enter in from the south. Notice you. Start asking questions. Kariah. You spot one thing being sold on a stall. It is a hand-carved mumahawk
Oh.
that could only come from the Koia tribe.
I stop having this existential crisis that I'm having by myself while everyone is having a shopping spree.
With your eagle eyes, you can definitely spot that from even across the hall.
And
And that's where we'll end. That's the last thing before I forget.
yeah.
Alright, that was good.
Cool.
It's fun.
But yes, again, as I was saying, role playing wise, oh my god, situation that even cry. I can't even contemplate what happened with that goblin woman. Crazy. Outside, if I had a chance, I'd do it again. Because that was some crazy shit that happened and some nice fodder for
Not gonna lie,
the role
it
playing.
really fucked me up because it's just like, fucking tell them about the goblins in the other room. It's like, bro, if you don't shut the fuck up.
I thought I was talking to Sean, not the goblins.
Sean is the goblin.
Sean is not here. There is no
That,
Sean.
that was like a out of character question.
You guys gotta stop asking if I say this, what will happen, because that's just you saying it. The only way you're gonna find out is by saying it.
Or doing it.
I mean, you could do an insight check. Like, can I insight them that if I say something nasty, will they be mad? But I mean, that works just as well as in the real life. If I say something that you know is gonna hurt someone's feeling, are they gonna be mad? You won't know until you say it. There's no inciting what you haven't done. There's only inciting an effect of something that has happened after the fact. You can tell how someone's feeling about something after it's happened. You can't tell how someone's gonna feel about something before it's happened.
Hence why eye stabbing.
So when you guys are asking me like, hey, what would happen if I do this? I'm gonna just keep telling you, I don't know. You haven't done it yet. D&D.
Honestly,
Like video game therapy is just like, and how
our
did that
group
make you
would be
feel?
excruciatingly
Insight check.
our group would be excruciatingly fucked if we had like a handful of like questions in the universe that we can get answered no matter what it is, and we just like, oh, so we have this many questions? Yes. No, you have one less. We would be fucked.
Good job on saving Barry's ass.
I sure did.
And I guess you shouldn't have.
I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna roll this with persuasion? I feel like I want to dance. All right.
Yeah.
Gonna twerk on the fucking piano.
By the way,
Hey, I
Sean,
lost my money. I couldn't lose my money maker too.
Wow.
Sean, by the way, thank you for reminding me about the Karai's deity, because I kind of really almost forgot about like everything, but I think that's for better. It kind of is kind of giving me some fodder for the future.
Right. I mean, like, your gods do matter. I mean, they matter to me. If you have a good aligned god and you're just stabbing some tied up goblin in the eye, well, come on, there's gonna be like that.
I
That
know,
means something.
but guess what? You helped me because I'm like, oh my god, half of us are not even like really, you know, digging out into our backstories or like talking to each other as much. I think this would probably. I felt like at the moment, I just did it in the spur of the moment because I wanted to do something more, you know, cray cray, and not
Mm-hmm.
have to be super overly careful and cautious, on every corner of like every area that we go through. And honestly, I don't regret what I did because, in the outside of the role playing, because I feel like that's hopefully gonna help flesh out Karaya for the whole like group. You know,
Yeah, it makes me start to wonder, what does that mean about Karaya? Does he have a dark side that
that's
nobody
why
understands? And
that's
what is
why
bringing
I
that
had
out?
Karaya like look at his hands with the blood and his feathers, and he just looked in the sky in like contemplation. It's harder
Mhm.
to think about how it would look because he has a mask on, but it's like,
You praise the god of the moon. The moon has phases. What does that mean for Karaya? Interesting. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. So, anyways, how the rest of you guys feeling?
I feel
Tired.
good.
Good. I feel okay. I
Bedtime.
guess. Damn it.
I actually feel pretty good about that. That was actually more, after everything happened near the end, way more interesting to see what's gonna happen.
I feel like Roy needs to play a game or two of Repo
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys.
because he's already here.
Oh, damn. Do you guys have work tomorrow?
I don't.
Babe, you want to play with them?
I do.
You don't have work tomorrow.
No, I'm feeling sleepy though.
Okay.
I would if I'm not tired. But I'm pretty spent. I did some heavy gardening today.
Heavy gardening. Ooh.
Yeah, I got to work.
Gardening's heavy.
Yeah, I had to like transplant a few plants from one location to another.
You gotta pick up dirt, then you gotta put down dirt, then you gotta pick up more dirt, you gotta put down more dirt. It's hard work, man.
Hard working, man.
Sounds
The
like
little
Jose's
itty bitty
childhood.
baby hand shovel.
Huh?
Go ahead and place your character tokens if you're still here in whatever position you think they'd be before we end the session, and then I will move you guys to the homepage.
I am already off.
Uh, Against the wall, right here, still contemplating until he saw Koya weapon.
All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, have a
Good
good night,
night.
everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.